Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome to Zombicide Chronicles, Episode 3, Armed and Ludicrous. Oh my gosh, tonight might be a little bit off on gaming because, things you're not supposed to do when you turn 50 is stay up until 5 a.m. playing Vampire Survivors. That's just, you should not do that. Game is so addictive. It's so good. All right. Well, when we last left our intrepid survivors in Manfred Mansion, people have been working over the last couple of weeks. Daniel has been scavenging outside of the mansion, looking for plantables and seeds and things. However, being a lone survivor, he's not usually able to make some serious forays into things, but he has located a few places where there is gardening materials, including sod and seeds. But he notes that there are the presence of quite a few nasty zombies in the vicinity. So getting in there and getting seeds out could be difficult. But it's worthy of a mission. Kev has been trying to locate new sources of armaments to upgrade the weapons. The gun stores, of course, have been hit and hit and hit, so he figures the best place to hit to get firearms and gear is probably the failed checkpoint that was overrun, which is still littered with military vehicles, supplies, and corpses wandering around carrying said military supplies. Benjamin seemed to be content doing yoga for the entire 2 weeks and trying to de-stress, and Scott apparently was trying to get the radio working, trying to get back to some imitation of life, being a reality star type. And the constant noise of John trying to armor up the vehicle with what little tools he's got has caused a few sleepless nights for some of y'all. As he basically tears up parts of the riding lawnmower and anything he can find to add some armor plating, spikes, and some other cool shit to the vehicle in order to make it more roadworthy for this
little
new
bit more badass
apocalyptic age. Yes. What were you saying, Mike?
Oh, you answered it.
Okay. So, with that in mind, it is a new day, so we have to do some downtime stuff first. Actually, did we do that at the end of the game last time?
Yes, I think we did, yes.
Yeah, we did, okay. So we don't have to worry about it now then.
Yeah.
So,
do it at the end. I forget what you said we were in crisis for, though.
I didn't write it down. So
I think it was medical supplies. I have a dim memory of us scavenging medical supplies or making do with some extremely sort of spatchcocked solutions, I think.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. There was no immediate crisis for anything. I think everybody made their roles.
We did lose the surgical gloves and masks because that was on Benjamin, and they got taken away.
Oh well, not a big deal. So, what's our mission going to be today?
Well, could we plot a route where we could hit all three requirements?
What are we hitting?
Seed store or garden center or whatever it was where the seeds were. A pharmacy or something like that for medical supplies. Though the checkpoint might have medical supplies as well. Might have been army medics there, probably were. So we could maybe get both from that location.
Also,
Well,
not everybody's armed yet, so I figured that would be a good move.
Well, checkpoint 232 is way out there in the industrial park area where, it's all just bars, factories, and gas stations. So
Yeah,
not likely to find.
That was just the next zone over from us, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's easy enough. But the garden center is in suburbia. As is most likely a pharmacy. Although by now pharmacies have probably been hit pretty hard, as well as hospitals. I mean, you can always try to go to the major hospital in the downtown zone.
I mean, I wouldn't mind making that our base at some point if we clear enough of the zombies.
If anywhere is going to be full of zombies, it's going to be the hospital.
Yeah. But if we clear it out,
I think unless there's more than one hospital in the city, which there probably is, I woke up in the hospital and the dead rose from the morgue, so I can tell you that's probably going to be a tough one.
Right. But we've still got plenty of fuel at the moment, don't we?
Yes.
Because we hit all those gas stations last time.
do we have a generator that we have on the shelter?
Not so much.
We recovered that solar stuff, didn't we?
Yeah. Nobody's set that up yet.
No.
I suppose
Okay.
we'll do that soon, though.
It's too complicated.
Yeah.
Okay. So looking at the map, we have Uptown. You could hit the checkpoint at Industrial Park and then still get into suburbia if you wanted to check out the seed store.
Yeah. And the
Going into the hospital would require you to go through Old Town and then into the downtown area. Even if you went from suburbia through the heart of the city to downtown, you're looking at some dangerous places.
What about a dentist? Right, they're going to have antiseptic, painkillers, nitrous, antibiotics, possibly.
Yeah,
So
and
that-
not
people-
many people, I imagine, would scavenge.
Same with a veterinary hospital.
Yeah.
You might be able to find something like that in suburbia.
Yeah. I will spread out the map and we can all pore over it together and look for possible targets. Is there a local directory or something as well? Yellow pages or whatever? Were they still being printed?
I have not seen a phone book in a long time.
Mm.
But city maps are something you could get at any normal gas station. So
Can
know
we
where there's
say
lots
we
of
already
those.
got one?
what's that?
Can we say we already got one?
No, you can't say you got anything.
Okay.
That's part of the game is finding the stuff that you need.
Yeah.
I give you
Oh,
nothing.
We did have a road map, but it won't necessarily have a business directory or anything.
Mhm.
All right. If no one else is going to make any decisions, I say we load up in the car, though it will be a lot more uncomfortable now, I warn you. And we swing through the industrial area, check out the checkpoint, pick up some nice boomsticks, and then head into suburbia. Hit the seed store for definite, and if we pass a pharmacy or a dentist or anything along the way, we hit that up.
No complaints from me.
And it's worth taking the car more than the large truck because it's armored. Just thinking about carrying capacity.
And more maneuverable. I mean, the truck's got more raw power, but I think we need a mix.
Mhm.
All right. Well, sounds like a plan.
All right.
All right. Grab your gear, kids.
Yep. I grabbed my gun.
Not the middle seat.
You're only allowed to call shotgun if you have a shotgun. Those are the rules.
Well, going from Uptown to Industrial Park, it's only 2 threat levels. So, who's gonna scout? Who's gonna pathfinder?
That's probably me, isn't it? I think 7 dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I drive.
Oh god, I've forgotten. What's the fucking mechanic for this game?
Sixes
Sixes.
are
Thank you. Yes, right. Okay. That's impressive. Oh, actually, but I'm rolling a mastery dice on that. So, okay, come on, Hail Mary. No. Okay. So yeah, on 7 dice, 8 rolls, not a 1.
okay. So you managed to get the threat level down to 1, so you only have 1 encounter. Need you to roll a d6 to figure out what happens on this travel event.
That's a 3.
An accident. All right. The field guide. I'm so glad they put these on hyperlinks. Okay. Travel events accident. Delay. Call it a delay.
I forgot that there could still be accidents within the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that gets stuck on the roads and stuff in the apocalypse. People trying to flee, having car accidents, or things crashing, or even sections of building falling down. It's amazing how fast society and all of our modern construction starts to fall apart when it's being neglected or is actively, being destroyed.
Yeah.
Barely holding together now.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen pictures of, you've seen the movie Idiocracy, where they've got the 2 buildings that are basically strapped together. It's kind of the truth.
I mean, even I think I remember from what I remember watching of it was the History Channel show where it shows what happens when humans just disappear and what happens to Earth. Like, it was only like a couple weeks and things start to change.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It's very interesting, but utterly spineless, because they didn't deal with, they just assumed that everybody had been raptured.
Well, yeah. I wish they dealt with more of what, like, scenarios like a nuclear war or something, a pandemic, I don't know, something to deal with them, just the humanity disappearing. But
Is that the one where octopuses become, like, sapient in millions of years?
They will.
maybe?
It's basically a kind of civil engineering program, really. What happens when the infrastructure doesn't, we don't keep the infrastructure running, sort of thing. How long it takes for concrete to start falling to bits, etc., etc.
Yeah. A very long time if you're using Roman concrete.
Yes.
All right. This is going to be a sneak event. The apple never falls far from the tree. Why must you always be so prudish and leave the group when you have to answer the call of nature? Well, be quick about it at least. Put your weapon down for a moment, unzip your pants under this nice tree, and damn, where did those undead come from? Oh no, you haven't time to reach for your weapon. They'll see you. If you climb into the tree and stay perfectly still, maybe they won't notice you. You do it just in time. The dead pass right under the tree, a few inches under you, and you stay there for a while. So
It had to be.
yeah, well, it's a sneak action. So who's your best sneaker?
Oh, yeah, I got a 5 in sneak. Anyone?
Who's got the smallest bladder?
Apparently, Kev.
I have a
I
6
7.
in sneak. I have the 6 in sneak.
I have 7.
I told you to go before we left. Fine.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Daniel and his tiny bladder have crawled off for a wee and accidentally been treed by a bunch of undead.
2 6s and 3 1s.
All right. Well, the dead finally go away, and you climb down from the tree and take a deep breath. But since you passed the encounter, you're fine. Otherwise, you might have gotten a hindering condition.
Fucking hell, Dan. Did it come in 3 parts with assembly instructions? Next time, piss in a bottle and chuck it out the window. Well, once he's back and safe, away we go.
Uh-huh. All right. You gonna hit up a gas station, or are you gonna hit up the checkpoint directly?
Do we pass a
Oh.
guy? Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, I thought we had plenty of gas for the time being.
No, I
Street
thought you.
street map.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, if we pass a petrol station, we should stop there in the forecourt, and you can grab a map or a business directory or anything else you can find. I'll keep the car idling.
Well, as it happens, you might actually be able to fulfill both your goals, because one of the biggest gas stations, the kind that serves truckers and everything else, is Moe's. Moe's was always a quirky one, even before being turned into a zombie. And when traffic decreased and work at the gas station stopped, he started spending much of his time fighting against tall grass and bugs. But yeah, you see, surrounded by rocky ground thick with weeds, Moe's gas station is one of the few that still function. Been in his family's possession for generations, and truck drivers like to stop here even for a fresh beer or a snack. His beloved dogs have always been at his side. And as you close in on the gas station, the first sight you see is 6 large army trucks right in front of the building. One of them bars the road, the others are lined up behind. A couple of them have overturned. Military trucks were in the last, days before the fall as coffin carriers. Too many died in too few days in the city. The dangerous dead, perhaps spreading the contagion, were being moved to the cremation chambers far from the inhabited areas of the city. However, it seems the journey of this particular convoy has stopped here.
I don't like the sound of coffin trucks.
Nah.
Maybe up front they might have some equipment.
What, in the trucks?
Yeah. Sidearms at least.
Yeah, might be something. But we're hitting the checkpoint for that stuff.
All right. I'll grab the map and get out of here.
All right. I'll stay in the car, ready to go. You guys cover him, and you sneak in, see if you can grab what we need quickly. No risks.
Got it. All right. Do you need to roll?
What are you doing?
I was going to sneak in.
Sneak in. Okay.
Do you
Roll
want
me your
Daniel to
sneak.
go with you?
All right. Yeah.
Since I'm one of the other sneaky ones, because better not be caught alone.
Yeah. You've got a gun, right?
Yep.
All right.
That mastery die, you re-roll any of the ones you want, right?
Yes.
4 6s with the reroll.
Nothing.
You completely failed?
Yeah, even with the reroll. It's one of my masteries, too.
Apparently, Daniel being lighter of bladder helps him sneak, be more stealthy. Probably because he has less weight to put down on his feet when he walks.
Yeah.
But yeah, he slips in like a ninja. Kev steps on every piece of glass, kicks every rusty can, and pretty much stumbles into every rack in the convenience store, trying to get inside. Daniel's just shooting him that look like, the hell, man.
Knock down one of those magazine racks that spins.
I haven't seen a spinner rack in a long time. Yeah, all the clatter and all the noise. You'll hear a moan from the back.
I draw my sword.
Daniel, what are you doing?
I'll pull my pistol up.
Wait, let's do this quiet.
I am quiet with this.
All right, while this is happening, what are the other three guys doing?
Watching and twitching my cheek muscle each time he clangs into something.
Benjamin, Scott?
I am trying to center myself despite all of this nonsense happening.
I am a calm ocean. I am a calm ocean. Scott?
Probably. I'm assuming that we parked the car kind of as near as we could to the.
As near as we dared.
To the cashier thing. So I will be in a position outside the car where I can sort of keep an eye on the nearest military van, just to be able to see as soon as possible if something starts clawing its way out.
Well, you don't see anything moving inside the trucks anyway. But yeah, as you guys hear that moan, bursting out of the back is a very, very fat zombie Mo.
My zombie, my problems.
Yep, and two very large Rottweilers who look to be in a slight state of decay.
Oh, awesome.
Are the fatties the ones I can't hurt, or is that the
Abominations you definitely can't hurt without a big weapon, but fatties are 2 hit points each. So,
all right?
Unless you have a hard-hitting enough weapon.
Yeah, no. Everything I have has a 1.
Even the sword?
Yeah. It's the last column, right? The blood splatter.
What's your weapon?
The
Suntetskin?
yeah.
It's the one. But it's zombie slaying.
Yeah, it's a zombie slayer.
Oh yeah. What does zombie slaying do?
It says this weapon can injure zombies with the impervious trait.
Oh, all right. So it does stand a chance against bigger zombies.
Well, that's the thing. The fatties aren't impervious; they just have 2 hit points.
Okay.
Or 2 strength, and your Zantetskin
Impervious
still can't
is
hurt.
those rage zombies, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, you need something bigger, like a chainsaw or a tactical Halligan or a tactical tomahawk or a sledgehammer or a nail bat would even work, or a folding shovel. I don't know why those weapons are better than a semi-magical katana, but they are.
Well, isn't that katana meant to just mow down normal zombies?
Yeah,
Isn't that it's special? Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
we're
It's-
inside.
it's-
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, we're inside the truck stop. Do they have any stuff like that in there. Almost every truck stop I've ever went to has one of those kitschy areas with the tire thumpers and hatchets and wall hanger swords and stuff.
If you want to spend your action, trying to find something, I'll let you.
Well, if there's a fatty and we can't kill it, we're going to get our asses kicked, so I'll spend an action looking.
Okay, well, before you get to do that, the dogs actually get to go before you do. Because zombie dogs are actually really fast. They reduce the maximum number of opening shots to 1, and then they attack twice. Once before the survivor phase, and once during the zombie phase.
So are they dogs or dog beasts?
Well, they're just called zombie dogs. D-O-G-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Dog bees would be able to shoot bees, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of show you what you're looking at. These guys right here.
Yeah. Rottweiler with 1 T.
Yep. Okay. Zombie dogs have they deal 1 damage, so
we don't go through the shoot phase first?
you get your you get 1 opening shot.
Because I have the pistol out.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. So it's shoot dice, so that's 7 plus what the
Pistol dice, which is 2 dice.
Is
I think.
it 2? That's just 1. I think it's just 1. Okay. Well, I got 1 6, and I got 2 I can reroll. So reroll this. Gives me 2 5s. Can I push one of the 5s up to a 6?
If you wish, you'll take a stress.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget, everybody gets AP1 for this.
Okay.
AP1.
Yeah, 1 AP. Everybody who's in there,
Oh.
Benjamin.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll push 1 up, and I'll take the stress for it.
Okay. So how many successes you get?
2 total with that.
2 total. Okay.
That's it.
You only get 1 shot, so yeah, you'll put down one of the dogs. The other one will still deal its damage, so you guys get to decide who's going to take the 1 damage from it.
I can try and dodge, right?
Yep. You haven't done any action, so you can spend your action dodging.
Well, why don't you do that? Let it go after you.
Yeah. Is that a stunt roll?
Cool. It's a cool roll.
Hey, so I couldn't possibly have gotten 2 shots into them?
No.
Okay, so then I didn't really need to stress that one then.
No.
Because I already had 1 that was a 6.
I'll let you take it back.
I didn't understand that's what you meant. I thought you meant we just got 1 round of shooting.
No. The dogs are so fast that they
That's
literally they just
That's fine.
you get 1 chance to shoot them, and that's it.
Yeah, I just didn't understand what you meant by that.
Right.
All right. Did get a 6 on that one.
You did get a 6. Okay. Yeah, you will manage to hold back or at least put something in between you and the zombie dog's vicious bites. So that was your defense action. Now it's your actual action. You could withhold to dodge again if you want to. And I guess what Daniel's going to be frantically searching the store for something big enough to hit Mo with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if not, we'll just get our asses kicked.
Yeah. I'm going to say that you're under stress at the moment, because you kind of are. So you're going to lose a dice for that. But yeah, you go ahead and make your search check.
Okay, what am I? I don't know what the search is.
Scavenge.
Scavenge. So let's see. A 6 and a 5 are my two highest. Can I push the 5?
Yeah, you'll need to.
Okay, I'll push the 5. So it gives me 2 successes.
All right. I'll let you roll what you found. Let's see. Let me get the search tables out.
The wooden spoon.
I'm going to automatically say that it's going to be something off the weapons chart because you're probably going to ignore anything else.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be kind of ridiculous to, pull out a bottle of massage oil.
Yeah, I was thinking of like one of the big hammers that we use on trucks to.
I know what you were thinking, but that may not be what you get.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's the kind of stuff he was looking for.
Right. Well, roll me a D66.
55.
55. You stumble across a half-eaten corpse, still wearing the remains of some military gear. He's got a M4 still in his hand, his cold, dead hand.
Okay.
Light him up.
And that's big enough to kill him. All right. Okay. I'll grab that. I assume that's my whole action anyway, so I'm done, right?
Yeah. And yeah, an M4 is big enough to kill him. All right. Now you've got El Zombie Dog and you've got Mo attacking. So he's a fatty. He's going to deal his 1 damage. And the dog's going to deal his 1 damage. So there's 2 damage coming in. I guess, Kevin, you were withholding your action so you could dodge it?
No, I'm going to attack the dog because that's at least 1 less attack coming in. And
okay.
My dodge isn't great.
Well, you didn't move, did you? So you can attack and still dodge if you didn't move, I think.
Well, he used his dodge on the initial roll, remember?
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, 1 sec. Six.
All right. Yeah, using your Zontetskin, you will manage to kill the dog. I figure because you can't hurt Mo with it.
Yeah.
But you still have to worry about Mo's incoming attack. So there's 1 point of damage coming in, and I guess you're taking it.
Am I still rolling at 1 die lower?
You don't have anything to dodge it with.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Wow. Take the attack.
Yep. Okay. So you'll take a hit. Mo viciously beats on you. Big stubby hands, just whacking you. And don't forget you get an AP for taking damage. And you.
Sorry, what does the AP do in this again?
Your AP, as it builds up, it starts unlocking your abilities. Remember?
Oh,
Adrenaline points. The
adrenaline points.
ticker on the top. Yeah.
I think that's another thing I'm getting confused.
Yeah. Yeah. The 2-week downtime between games is starting to wear on people, I think. Okay. So right now, Kev, you should be at 3 AP, and Daniel should be at 2.
All right. And how many hit points did that attack do?
1.
All right.
Actually, Kev is at 4 AP because he did 2 successful actions. So
Dude, searching's not a successful action?
that's why you got an AP.
Oh.
Oh, and you did shoot the dog, so you'll get another AP for that.
All right.
Okay. Top of the next round. Dogs are dead, so you don't have to worry about them. Only Mo is still alive, and he is a fatty. At this point, you three outside. You definitely heard the gunshot, and you can hear the commotion going on. And I guess Scott can actually see what's going on. So I'm giving you your opportunity to do something at this point.
If I can actually see without having to move or do anything, is it immediately obvious to me that this is a particularly durable zombie?
Oh yeah, you've learned how to spot these guys.
Okay, so I am going to shout. Fuck it, it's a gunshot. What difference does it make? Shout back to the car. Chainsaw!
Remember, my gunshots are sort of quiet because I don't have the noisy trait when I shoot.
You have a low profile?
Yep, me and you.
Yeah, then the gun is effectively silenced, I think.
Well, for purposes of the zombies.
Okay.
Like I said, you've got guys watching you, so.
All right. Well, I think I have the chainsaw, so I'll grab the bag and get out of the car, and that's probably my action.
That's your action. Ben?
Yeah.
Your concentration, your Zen Buddhist, is probably broken up by the sounds of the fight.
Yeah, I grab my gun and start heading into the battle.
Okay. So you two guys are heading in, and you'll arrive at next round. The three of you guys get an AP for joining the battle now. Kev and Daniel, what are y'all doing?
I'm going to shoot the fatty.
Okay, you can use the M4.
Yep.
Okay. M4 has 1 dice.
Yep.
But it's 3+ accuracy, does 2 damage, and it's noisy.
Yep. Well, not for me, it's not. So it's 2 5s and a 6. And I need more than 1 hit against him, right?
No, you just need 1 hit.
Just 1. So 1 will kill him?
Yeah, it's a
it
2
does
damage
2
weapon.
damage.
Okay, if he's the only person there, there's no point for me to stress those 5s then.
Yeah.
So I'll just take the 1 hit.
So you hit?
Yep, just 1. I have
Okay.
2 5s.
Okay, we get an AP for that. And of course, you both get an AP for this combat, or for this round. Yeah. You'll pull up that M4 and hose down Mo. Mo goes back to being dead again.
Yeah, 4 more.
All right, combat's over with. You guys keep your AP for now.
Okay.
Got what we came for?
Not yet.
All right. Go back to standing guard by the car then.
All right, so what are you two doing?
So, Kev, we need to search for that map, that thing. So,
Right. Spot check.
Scavenge.
Scavenge.
I'm going to help him.
I'm good. Got a 6.
Do you want
Yeah.
me to? You want me to roll anything to help him?
No, you can aid him if you want to, but you really don't need to.
Okay.
He succeeded, so he pulls up a map from a knocked over rack. He's like, bingo!
See, I was just looking for it before. I knew.
Literally just stumbled over it.
Well, since we have a second, we want to search the place see if there's anything else useful here.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, I give the other guys saying, "Hey, it's clear. Let's see if there's anything else here that's useful, guys."
Well, I'll stay in the car in case they need a quick getaway. See if that fat bloke had anything on him. He was the owner, after all.
I'll check in.
Okay, everybody's gonna needs to take a scavenge check. Who's gonna be searching?
Mm-hmm.
I'll search.
I will as well.
Those 5.
Okay,
Still
you at least
scratch
one.
that, right?
Okay, so here's how I'm going to do it. Every success on your scavenge check, and you only get 1, is going to allow you to take a role in the search categories.
Oh, cool.
So, best offer you're going to get today.
Nope, I do not have a success.
None at all. Okay.
Nope.
Do I get another one, or was that mine?
No, I'll give you another one.
All right.
Yeah, I got 2.
Like I said, everybody who is searching.
Can I have a quick cursory look outside, see if anyone left anything behind outside?
Yeah, I'll give you one, Grim.
Okay.
Does do you need mastery to push a 5, or just you roll a 5 and take 1 stress?
If it was a combat situation, you could push for stress, but it's not.
Right. All right. Yeah, I got nothing.
I got 2 6s and 1 1.
Yeah, these places tend to be picked over pretty well. Anybody else?
I got 2 successes.
Okay.
I would have been staying outside, but if I can see that John is kind of approaching, I don't know, the nearest military truck or something, I'll go and open the opposite door to him or whatever.
If you're searching a truck, it's going to be something different. So.
No, because they're coffin trucks. I think going near them is probably a bad idea. But it's just like the outside racks or anything anyone dropped in a panic. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Right.
Grim, I'll let you get your roll first. How many successes did you get? 2?
I got 2. Yeah.
Okay. Roll me your first roll.
What is it? D66?
D6.
4.
Okay. You find an outdoors piece of gear. Roll a D6.
Is it 2?
Oh, you find a survival belt. Somebody's discarded. Apparently, they must have been trying to run and lighten their load or something, so they disengaged their harness and dropped it.
God, they ate Batman.
Roll again.
What is the survival belt?
It depends on the era. If you're really unlucky, it's a fruity patent yellow thing.
They don't actually say what a survival belt is in this, but I'm assuming it's basically like a belt with pouches on it and tools and things that you would need to survive. Like wire saw, small knives, and
shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically like a military belt with stuff on it.
Okay. Like a knife holster and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
All right. Second roll was a 3.
A piece of sports gear. Roll a d6.
1.
Not too far from the survival belt. You do find a half-eaten corpse. He had a baseball bat, but apparently he broke it over something. So you have a broken baseball bat.
Broken baseball bat. I can use the pointy end if there are vampires.
Well, I mean, if it's a broken item, you can always fix it using the make action back in the shelter.
Yeah.
So write it down on your sheet.
'Tis done.
Okay, and Daniel, you got successes?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Okay, roll your first roll.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. What is it?
D6.
D6? No, just 1 D6. Yeah. A 4.
Okay, found a piece of outdoors gear. Roll a D6.
A 1.
Okay. What could this be? You found a water purification system. Unfortunately, it looks like it has been broken and pieces are missing from it.
Okay, but something we can fix.
Yeah, it's like one of those survival straw type things. It's broken, but it looks like it might be fixable. A little bit of duct tape and
Okay. All right.
maybe some crazy glue.
And then the other one.
Yep.
So 1 this time.
Yes.
1.
Roll D66.
23.
Near the tire rack, because usually these places will sell tires and things
Oh, yeah.
outside. You will find a sledgehammer, pretty well used one that looks like it was used for hitting the tires.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah,
And the rifle
Daniel,
I
come.
found, wasn't it M4 was the rifle I found?
Yeah.
M4.
Colt M4 carbine, standard issue military. Well, at least until they bring the new rifles in.
Okay. All right. I gotta go get my dogs. I gotta walk away from the computer and get my dogs in.
Okay, it's fine. All right, guys. You managed to scavenge what you could from the gas station. Most places are going to be pretty well scavenged over pretty good, so.
Yep.
But the nice thing is, sometimes the scavengers don't get to leave with their stuff, and sometimes they bring goods into the places. They just don't get to leave.
Yeah. It's not that good, because one day that might be us.
That might be you one day, yeah. The military trucks do look kind of tempting, but it's up to you whether or not you want to go scavenging in them.
Does anyone really want to go and stir up a hornet's nest of zombies?
Nah, I'd say the checkpoint's going to have any kind of gear that the military would have here.
All right. Saddle up then and head into the burbs.
Well, I thought we had one last stop at the checkpoint.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Well, but the checkpoint's between the industrial area and the burbs, so...
No, the checkpoint's within the industrial area.
Okay. Would have thought it'd be between zones, but fine. All right.
Well, I mean, it falls within the industrial park area. That's where checkpoint 232 is.
With my trusty navigator, I will drive us there then.
All right. It's kind of a solemn drive to checkpoint 232. It is still there. The checkpoint on mile 232, surrounded by the corpses of the soldiers, scattered among the horde of zombie bodies. On the remains of a tracked vehicle, a torn flag faintly billows in the wind. What happened here beginning at 5:38 in the morning most likely happened in 100 other places throughout the country. There are probably a few hundred dead bodies on the ground here. Every once in a while, you can see an arm move or a head swivel or an entire body twitches. Many people have tried to scavenge the weapons that are buried here below the dead, and those who have left this place in one piece are a blessed minority. But if you want to give me some dedicated search rolls, I will let you.
Well, so there's a lot of dead here, and they're not proper dead. They're twitch and bite you dead. I mean, you guys could try and sneak in, but that's bound to go wrong at some point. And if the stuff is under the bodies, then the moment you touch one to move it to get at the stuff underneath, we're boned. Might we be better off Pied Pipering the zombies out of the area? Get them to chase us in the car, because they won't be able to catch up to us, but we should be able to keep their attention. And then while we've got them leading them a merry chase, then a couple of you could go in and blag stuff. Or we could lead them a merry chase and then drive back faster than they can shamble. And then we can all grab whatever we can.
Well, most of the zombies here, if they were able to get up and move, probably have already done that. So if there's still zombies here amongst these mounds and mounds of corpses, they're either pretty thoroughly buried or pinned down by the weight of the other corpses on top of them.
I'll walk around with just coup de grace-ing them with the Zentetsuken, just to be sure.
That's the problem. It's like, I mean, there's thousands of bodies here. Military, non-military, civilian, zombie, everything. I mean, this was a full-on siege battle that lasted, for days before it ended. I mean, there's still military vehicles here that are just piled high with corpses and things. So.
Are there any spotter towers? Like sniper nests?
Not standing. I mean, there's enough debris around here you could probably climb up on top of something to make a high point if you needed to.
No, I was
Overwatch.
hoping there'd be a sniper rifle. That's why.
Well, there might be, but if so, it's buried amongst the dead. It's pretty much you're digging or you're not getting it.
I'll get out of the car, look around on the ground for a empty can or something, and then throw it towards the crowd of zombies to see what the response is.
Well, there's not a crowd. It's like
it's a pile, but they're still twitching.
Well, there's like thousands and thousands of corpses here. Like it's a field of the dead.
Yeah. So I want to bung the can and see if any react to it and get up.
You'll hear some faint moans.
So what we really need here is a bulldozer.
Killdozer.
We can start working on that project in our downtime.
Yeah, that's the next project.
We could always get a lawnmower.
Yeah, we can't because I dismantled it.
You'd need a huge lawn. You'd need like you'd need like almost industrial drilling equipment.
Need a combine harvester like in Bubblegum Chainsaw.
Yeah. A combine harvester, or maybe one of those big earth borer machines.
Too slow. And you end up French.
Well, anything that gets in front of the drill is pretty much paste.
Are there any scaffolding or fence poles or anything we could turn into spears?
I mean, probably. I mean, what? I'm not sure what you're after here.
Well, so then weapons. we move forward slowly, using the spears to stab any of these corpses in the head at a safe distance before we walk over them.
Yeah, that's what I was considering with the Zentetsuken, but there's like so many bodies, we'd be here all day.
But if we just like clear a path to a pile, is there anywhere you can still make out where equipment boxes or anything are?
Not without having to shift through the dead.
Yeah, but are they like piled up particularly high anywhere? To this tracked vehicle? Are there any cases as well as the bodies on the vehicle?
Yeah, I mean, you're still going to have to dig through them.
We'll make some stilts.
It's pretty simple. There's not much getting around it. I mean, you're just going to have to make search rolls and get lucky, and whatever happens.
All right.
I mean, short of coming through and like napalming everything.
Well, that's what I said about like clearing a path by just going forward in sort of single files, stabbing anything within reach. That way we don't have to kill all of them, just enough to make it safe to get through.
Well, let's keep it simple. Just make your dedicated search rolls because the search checks are difficult as it is.
All right, I'm going to have my guns out and I'm going to watch over everyone. So I won't be searching, but if anything springs on them, I'm ready to shoot.
Okay, so you're going into Overwatch. Who else is doing what?
I failed at scavenging.
They had Carlos tractor with a bush hog mower. Yeah, that would do it.
Get a wood chipper. Flip it upside down, right?
Yeah, wood chipper.
And drive it more first into the...
You know, that's one thing my internet search history does not include, just because I'm afraid I would definitely get on some kind of watch list, has anyone actually ever successfully disposed of a body in a wood chipper? I'm pretty sure somebody has probably tried. I mean, you know, Fargo was a movie, but I suspect that the movie was probably a little closer to reality than we'd like to think. Because I'm certain people have gotten mangled up in those things.
There's always Dale and Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
God, that was funny. That was hilarious. The dude went diving head first into the wood chipper. I was laughing my ass off at that.
But even he got stuck, right?
Yeah, he got stuck and stopped up the the wood chipper, and they had to pull him out. Or they tried. That movie was so funny. It's one of the few cases where I've actually watched a movie and I was laughing so hard I actually went out and bought the DVD afterward because it was that funny. Yeah, Carlos, yeah, successfully ground up someone, yes, gotten away with it? Different question, yeah. Yeah. All right. So...
The Danish air stewardess Hella Loch Nielsen was murdered by her husband. It was one of the earliest cases for a murder conviction without the body because he put her through a wood chipper. 1986.
Ugh. So somebody did actually try it.
He bought a pig first to test the effectiveness, and apparently that was one of the things that convicted him because they found the markings on the pig bones similar to the wood chipper.
Should have kept the pig to eat the burger afterwards. Rookie mistake.
Yep. Should have buried the bones deeper or something.
Honey, what's all that noise coming from the garage?
Just chipping the pig for the drive.
But that was I can't remember who it was now. Was it Bundy? I can't remember. There's some very famous footage of them interviewing the neighbours afterwards, and they sort of said, you know, well, the only weird thing was the sound of power tools late at night.
Yeah, that's probably Bundy. Well, I don't know. Actually, Dahmer used power tools too, I think. But
yeah, it might well have been Dahmer. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this video is not going to be monetized. There's too much talk of violence.
And the worst thing is, this is entirely my wife's obsession. I hate all that true crime bullshit, but somehow it's just filtered in by osmosis.
You can make
go on then. Search the bodies. Quit talking about serial killers and dig through the dead.
John's sitting there gesturing with his guns drawn. Go on. You get in there and get stuck in.
Yeah. Try that big pile of dead babies over there. Use a pitchfork.
Unload them faster. Jeez.
So, T-shirt, I'm going to start searching, but I'm going to do the Gallagher routine as I walk forward. Which is like camera and heads.
It doesn't matter. Okay, I don't know how much more abundantly clear I can make this. It doesn't matter what precautions you take. This is going
That's
to
fine.
happen.
But we don't know that it doesn't matter,
I-
so we're
I
taking the precautions anyway.
Okay, just so you're aware, because I don't want to hear any bitching later on. Is like, but I was. Nah, I don't care.
All right.
Okay, so Daniel's gonna search. Scott, what are you gonna do?
Yes, he's actually quite squeamish. I'm not sure that he's actually come across this many corpses actually before now.
I mean, I don't think I could describe the smell
No,
and not
exactly.
get age restricted on YouTube. So
So-
bird.
yeah, I mean, if you look up the word adipoacher someday.
So yes, he will. He'll use the crowbar to kind of pry apart the tangle of bodies, sort of Sonderkommando style, and yeah, that's how he's going to proceed. Basically, as
So-
little human contact as possible.
So he's still doing a search though.
Yeah.
Kev.
I already rolled my search.
Okay. Wait. Hold that. Don't start rolling before I ask you to. Okay, guys. Benjamin.
I am pointing my guns directly at the corpses because I know some shit is about to start.
Okay, so you're not searching. You and Shanks are on Overwatch, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go around then. Daniel, you get your search check. Your scavenge check. It's got to be pretty high too, by the way.
Yeah, I just got 1-6.
Yeah. You're digging through whatever mound you decided to get into. You're not yielding anything but a wonderful smell, which is soaking into your clothing and getting covered with remains. You know, it's like at one point you're trying to lift a corpse off, and it's like you come away with an arm or a pair of arms, not attached to anything else, and you're just kind of like, what the hell? But yeah, your search is a bit fruitless. Scott, make your search check.
Yes, it was one success. Now, pushing only counts in combat or in stressful situations more generally.
It's stressful combat. In other words, situations where you can start gaining adrenaline points.
Okay, so all right, so fine. Yeah, no, one success in that case.
Yeah, your crowbar has this bad habit of just sinking into the decaying flesh, or you sit there and you try to pry and stuff like that, and it's like the hook catches on bone, and you end up just like tearing up and mangling the bodies even worse, and it's just like, I mean, it's just horrible.
Puncturing those bellies distended with gas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's that wonderful, fart smell of decay.
There was an old torture where they would tie someone to a tree with a corpse, and then as the corpse rotted, it would inflate and crush the guy against the tree.
I believe it,
Create.
because people are just weird that way. Kev?
You want me to roll my search now, or just tell you what I got?
It's up to you. I'm going to I'm going to let the player be on their honor on this one.
All right. Then I got no successes when I rolled.
Okay. Yeah, you're mucking about in a pile of corpses, and like a section of the bodies. You think you might have uncovered something, and then a section of bodies falls over on top of that. You're just like, damn it, I'm having to dig through more of these. I mean, it's like the three of y'all look like a horror show right now, just because you're just covered in stinking remains and smells. The first thing John is thinking of is, having to ride back with the three of you guys inside the vehicle.
Oh, it's all right. The window's still open.
You have to open them all the way. Okay. Well, nobody was successful at this time. But nobody rolled trouble, so what happens is 3 of these corpses crawl out from underneath the mounds of corpses and start to move their way towards y'all. Just, slowly crawling. You guys have time to act.
Wow. I had Overwatch.
Yep. And so did Ben.
Okay. So I shall line up and shoot.
Okay.
No, I miss.
That's what happens. Okay.
And get
Ben?
trouble.
You got trouble?
Yep.
Yeah, probably should have cleaned that gun.
Yeah. Out of 6 dice, I got 4 ones. So.
Wow.
And that's with the reroll.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Your gun slams home on an empty chamber, and it's actually on a dud, which manages to. And this is the worst kind of dud because the powder goes off and it puts the bullet kind of like halfway up the barrel, but not out. So now you got to eject the casing, and now you have to try to, spoon the bullet out of the barrel.
You lucky bastard. Right, it's all down to you, I say, while frantically working at the gun. Because someone else was overwatching, I think.
Yep, that's
Yeah, that was our hippie.
an OG hippie. Not one of those new generation hippies, one of the originals.
Yeah, it's like he looks over at John and says, "Hey man, your gun's jammed."
Don't look at me, look at them. Pretend you're a cop at Kent State or something.
Okay. I point the guns back at the zombies.
Okay. You gonna do anything?
I'll shoot at them.
Oh, good. I was about to say, you're gonna, threaten them with your. Now you guys just crawl back under there, otherwise it's gonna be trouble.
Just gonna wait for karma to catch up to him.
Guys, if you eat my friends, it's gonna be bad for you.
Sits down and sets himself on fire.
And a protest.
Protest. I protest.
I say we hit them with a hard-hitting, and I mean really hard-hitting leaflet campaign.
a poetry slam.
Yes.
I got 1-6.
You got 1-6. Okay. You will kill one of the 3 crawlers. There's 2 left.
Does that reach
So-
my adrenaline to 4 now?
Yes.
Awesome.
And everybody else can get an adrenaline point as well. And actually, Benjamin, you get 2 because you got 1 for the initial, and then you got 1 for the success.
Awesome.
Okay. Since the 3 of you guys were using your initial checks to do searching, I will say that you guys have enough actions left over to dodge if you wish. You have 2 points of damage coming in from 2 crawlers.
All right. I'll roll to dodge.
What is a roll to dodge on?
Cool. I think. Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping somebody else rolls because I suck at that.
I'm not particularly good either, but it's all we got right now.
Well, I'm. Oh, you've already rolled it. Okay.
Well, we got to roll 2 of them.
Oh, do we? Oh, okay. I'll roll the other one then. Okay. It's 2 successes on dodge.
Oh, there you
Okay. So you wanna say that you took all the damage, or
If it's not too retconning, sure.
that's fine. Yeah, there's no real retconning since everything is kind of like post action.
Okay.
You choose where they go, right? Where the damage goes.
You get to choose where the damage goes. So that's kind of one of the things I actually like about this is it lets you be kind of tactical. All right. So somehow Scott manages to deftly avoid / use the crowbar to intercept the two crawlers that are moving in on Daniel and Kev and Scott and fends them off successfully without getting injured.
I mean, intercept is, it's too much intentionality. Stand in the way of screeching, flailing at them with a crowbar is probably more,
Probably true. Probably true. Okay. It is a new round. Everybody gets 1 AP.
Okay.
Did anyone take the so that roll failed? I'll take the damage on because I rolled it.
Nobody took damage. Scott dodged all of it.
Oh, all right. That overwrote. I thought it was 2 rolls.
Yeah, he got 2 successes.
I got 2 successes on my roll, yeah.
Oh, all right. Thanks.
It's a cooperative game.
Yep.
Okay. So what is everybody doing? You still got 2 crawlers out here.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I was gonna shoot one of them crawling towards us.
All right.
Can I just be clear? In order to be able to dodge this round if necessary, I have to basically do nothing else except move this beforehand. Is that right?
No, you can
attack.
attack. You can attack, and then you still have an action left. You can dodge, as long as you don't move.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, yeah.
That is 1-6 again.
Yep. You managed to zap one of the crawlers. 1 left.
Awesome.
John is still busy trying to clear the jam on his gun.
I will yank out my spare pistol and shoot him with that one.
Okay.
Does everyone have a gun but me?
That's why you're here.
2 successes.
Yeah, you'll manage to cap that last one.
You're a
Benjamin,
resident ninja, Kev.
Benjamin and John both get 1 more AP.
Okay. That's
All
in
right,
addition to the one we already got.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Every time I tell you get an AP, get an AP.
Okay. Will do.
That's how the game works. You keep ramping up your AP until you start getting all your stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, this game actually likes it whenever you do things. Especially when it's in critical circumstances that cause lots of stress.
Yeah, that's really cool about this game. I like the stress system, adrenaline.
Yeah, I like this a lot better than the stress dice garbage that the Aliens role-playing game uses.
I haven't looked at that one too much, but I am getting a copy again soon.
Yeah, I've played it once, and it's like, as things happen, you get stress dice added to your dice, which can help you but also hurt you.
Have you checked out Hostile? Because that might maybe be more to your speed.
Nope.
I'll tell you about it after the stream. If you want.
It's not a bad mechanic. The trouble is it ends up in a fucking ridiculous random panic table, which is suitable for almost no circumstances.
Yeah. And not only that, but it's just like in Alien, it seems like you get stress dice for everything. It doesn't matter how big or how small. Like you accidentally put your hand in some goo, you get a stress dice. You have a bad day at work, you get a stress dice. Accidentally sliced your finger with a slightly sharpened mango, get a stress dice.
Yeah, I mean, you can throttle it based on whether you're playing cinematic or longer form, I guess, just by GM fiat. But
yeah.
But it's with all of these things. It never helps to write a rule that you then expect a GM to ignore on the fly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like McCree said, it's like, you waive your right to bitch about my game if you if you decide to homebrew all the rules balance out of it. Okay, guys. Well, like I said, crisis is temporarily averted anyway. Yeah, the three of you are still covered in stuff, and Ben and John are still looking over there, waving you. Guys, oh, go on, keep digging, go on.
Yeah, keep going. Let me just get this gun unjammed.
Was there one more?
What?
Wasn't there one more?
No, it's three of them, and you killed them all.
All right.
Well, I guess we just continue. What else can we do?
So they're rolling me another search check. Okay.
Yeah, as we yell back. Yeah, thanks, guys. We love volunteering for this shit.
Come down here and chum some of this shit.
That was excellent. I got 6 sixes. Excuse me, 6 sixes. 4 sixes, excuse me. And 1. 4 sixes and a 1.
Okay. Well.
Happy saying 6.
Well, as it happens, when one of those crawlers moved, a mound of corpses shifted, and out pops a roll D66.
6. Fuck, I'm just rolling 6s today.
Wow. It is a kind of grimy, but very much intact Mossberg 500 shotgun.
Holy fuck. I'm getting all the big toys today.
Can I at least have the pistol?
Once we're done, what are we going to do? I'm going to run over through the bodies and here you go.
Okay, the stats for the M4 and that Mossberg, by the way, are on pages 20 and 21 in the field guide, which really should have been in the main guide, but...
Yeah. Well, I'll look it up later. I'm probably going to hand it off to someone else anyway.
Okay.
I imagine that Daniel was thinking, oh, maybe I can throw it over to him, and then he thinks, oh shit, it's loaded. And then it'll blow up. Just fire.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
Make my scavenge roll.
Sure.
All right.
Let's go again.
Got a 6.
Wait, go
One,
again.
1 6.
1 6?
Yep.
It's a lot of fruitless searching. I hate to not give you something, though, so I'll give you a additional items search check. Roll a d6. Find something suitable.
5.
Well, against all odds, one of the corpses, you're not sure who it belonged to because all you got was the legs, has a fairly, I mean, all you gotta do is clean them up a little bit, but he has some really good work boots, and they're exactly your size.
All right. I hold them up in triumph, showing everyone.
I grab them and throw them over some power cables. No, not really.
That's so mean.
I don't really.
So there you go, Kev. You got an extra pair of work boots. Like I said, just a little bit of cleaning, and they'll be fine. You're in really good shape. They were brand new, worn only once, and then the guy died in them.
Well, we've got a bit more artillery. What do you say we go to the garden centre so I can stick my face into a big mound of compost?
Well, Scott still gets his roll.
Yep. All right. It's 2 6s and 2 3s, so 2 successes.
2 successes. Not what you were looking for, but you will find something. I'll roll a d6.
1.
Oh, that's sad.
No, it's not. It's perfect. I guarantee you.
Well, one of these guys was wearing some night vision goggles, NVGs. However, they are broken. But they can be fixed. So if you'll write down broken night vision goggles on your sheet, you can attempt to fix them during downtime.
All right.
not a total loss.
All right, got it.
And at the end of searching, 3 more crawlers appear from beneath the mounds of corpses.
All right, I'm gonna get one of them.
Okay, everybody gets an AP because it's we're back in a combat situation.
Okay.
Oh no, they're very slowly coming to get us.
Yes, they're very slowly coming to get you. Well, they're coming to get your teammates anyway.
Fine, I'll take care of them.
Okay, Benjamin and John get their shots first because they were pretty much in Overwatch.
Yep.
I'll slot him with me shooter.
Look at me, flash boss.
I missed.
I missed, but I got 2 ones.
Oh joy. Okay. Benjamin's like, oh man, hey look, now my gun's jammed. It must be like something going around. It's like karma or something. You think guys could have a disease of guns or something? So you're gonna end up having to spend your next round unjamming your gun.
Okay. I will do
John
so.
apparently just missed completely. They're harder to hit when they crawl.
Can I try an attack?
Yeah, but you forego your right to dodge if you do.
There's 3 of them, right?
Right.
I got 1 6, and I'm gonna push 2 5s,
Okay.
and that gives me 3 successes.
Yeah, okay, well, Kev will frantically lay about him with his Zontetskin and kill all the crawlers. He looks pretty stressed out about it, but he's 3 AP higher now for it.
All right.
I mean, afterwards, he's just kind of like standing there shaking a little bit.
I got him.
Hold on.
Well, what now, guys? You gonna continue to search?
We only came here to get weapons, right? Of this pile of crap.
Well, I thought we also came here to see if there were any medical supplies.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to keep digging through the bodies, you can. Otherwise, I think it's, we've got some artillery and boots.
Well,
Yeah,
let's do
something.
one. Let's do one more round and then we'll call it.
Are the boots
Yeah.
at least steel toe?
Yeah, why not? I mean, there are work boots, and work boots do tend to have steel toes. So
Good for zombie stomping.
zombie stomping. I had a friend who had a pair of steel-toed boots, and he was so proud of those things. He wore them all over the place, and I'm just kind of like, don't those things hurt your feet, dude?
I have to wear them every day at work. Can't stand.
Yeah, it's I'm the same way with that. I just got used to them.
Toes get kind of fused into one position.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do the.
All right, so make another search. Okay.
All right. Oh, well, it's not bad. We're not under stress though, right? We can't pump one of these up.
Rah, no, you can't.
Well, it's 2 6s and 3 1s.
Okay, well, the 2 6s
I gotta play Yahtzee.
would be awesome at that. I'll give you an additional items check, but not a weapons check. Go ahead and roll a d6.
Singles D6,
Yes, single d6.
a 3.
Hey, how about that? Out of the muck, you managed to dig out a military multi-tool. How handy. You can note it on your character sheet. Might come in useful at some point. Probably got to clean the filth off of it first. But
Sure.
Scott, you going digging?
Yep. Alright, so. Oh, okay. A 3, a 1, a 1, and a 1.
Ooh, lovely. Okay. Other than getting yourself filthy and stinky, you don't find anything except trouble happens. Kev?
5, 2 1s, and a 2.
And a what?
A 2.
So basically you got trouble also.
Yeah.
Okay. Somehow Kevin and Scott managed to disturb the corpse pile just enough that something really bad crawled out of it.
Like, worse?
Worse. Yeah, it's like at the end of every dedicated search roll, 3 crawlers emerge from the mounds of corpses. In addition, every trouble triggers a horde.
You do.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is what happens.
Done?
I think
There are.
Sorry. I was just saying I think we pushed our luck long enough.
So at this point, 12 crawlers crawl out from amongst the mounds of corpses, and a shambling mass of 12 walkers rises from all the different corners of this area. I mean, between all the noise you guys are making and everything else, it's like they've appeared almost as if silently by magic. But you're now facing basically 24 undead, mixed crawlers and walkers. Nice thing is crawlers always go last. So everybody can immediately get an AP.
Okay. I'm now to 10 AP.
When you're in yellow and you got 2 different abilities, do you get both of them, or?
No, you pick one.
Well, that sucks.
Should I declare that now, or?
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, let me double check. It's you pick one in the board game, but in the role playing game, I think you might actually get them both.
I vote for both because that sucks if not.
I bet you
Yeah.
That means you're always like partially effective.
do. Say what?
So that means you're always partially effective.
No, not at all. In the board game, it works out really good.
Yeah, it's not a board game. Same complaint I have with this game in general.
I know.
Adrenaline's on page 40.
48.
It's both skills.
Is it both of them?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Says when you reach new sections on the adrenaline track, you also unlock the skills assigned to each section on your ID sheet. You can use them freely from now on.
There we go. Good.
There you go. So yeah, you do unlock them both. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my. I'll use my. What do you call that thing? M4 carbine then, because that means I can use it at point blank now.
Okay. Well, keep in mind you just used your search roll, so that's one of your actions. So if you use this action to attack, you're foregoing your defensive rolls against 24 zombies.
I don't suppose we could get in our car and drive away.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean that's on the table too. You could always run. Consider this a case of the DM asking, "Are you sure you want to do that?"
Well, he doesn't have to go first, so I can whittle down their numbers a bit before he goes, and then
Yeah, I wasn't
make
planning
a
on
more
doing anything
informed
yet.
decision.
I just wanted to know if I could use that
Yeah.
ability. Because if not, without that, I can't fire this gun at point blank anyway. So
Yeah. Well, I shall open up on them with my pistols then.
Okay, have at it.
Okay, so that's more dice. And I get 2 attacks now. Five successes.
Nice.
Blazing away with both pistols.
Yeah, you'll take down a mix.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Just targets of opportunity. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Like I said, there's
I'm gonna
24 of
fire
them.
at them as well, so every game can get in the car.
If
Cover
they
their
choose
retreat
to.
If they decide to retreat.
Okay, Benjamin, make your roll.
8. Okay, I get 8 dice because gunslinger trait, and I also fire 1 extra range.
Hippie has turned gunslinger.
Yep. Okay, I got a 6 and 2, 6, 7, 8. So 2 6s.
2 6s. Well, yeah. You unload all your ammunition and manage to take 2 of them down. There's still 17 of them left.
It's better than nothing.
Okay. So the 3 of y'all, are y'all ready to take 17 points of damage, or are y'all going to do something about it?
I was gonna run. Should I just roll dodge?
No. So it's still your action. So what are y'all going to do? Oh, and Benjamin and John, don't forget to get your AP for that, for what you did.
Yeah, yeah.
I raised it up by 2.
Okay. So Kev, you're hot footing into the vehicle.
Yeah.
All right. So your action is to move. So you get all the way back to the vehicle. Daniel, what are you doing?
head back to the vehicle.
Okay, Scott.
Scott rips off his shirt, stands on the piles of corpses. No, of course he doesn't. He gets back to the car.
He did.
Well, the mass of dead flesh will, creep along or stumble along over the mounds of corpses towards you all. Since you guys made a retreat to the car, they're basically, I'd say they were far away, and all of a sudden they get in closer, so you guys still have the initiative. So this round, everybody gets 1 AP to start with.
Okay.
The zombies are at this point close enough to everybody and the vehicle that you can engage them all in close combat if you wish. Or you could, all hop into the car and make a getaway if you want.
I
Well,
say
Or
we
even try to crush the horde with your car.
I will get into the car and save my other action until I know what everyone else has done.
Okay? All
I'm getting in the car too.
right. Kev.
Getting in the car.
All right.
Yeah,
Daniel. Scott.
Yes, car.
Okay. So everybody used their action to jump into the vehicle.
And then I'll use my second action to reverse away from the zombies.
Okay. You'll pull away from the slowly advancing horde. Y'all just pretty much getting out of dodge, or what?
Yep.
Oi, navigator, which way to the garden center?
Who's the navigator?
Okay, well, let's roll randomly. Daniel, Scott, Kev, and Benjamin, you guys all roll a d6.
Okay.
I thought Scott was our navigator. 'Cause he's,
Yeah, well, things are a
but
little
you were
bit...
kind of you all piled in a panic, so
Yes.
Sorry, what do
I
you
got
want?
a 2.
Okay.
Just a single D6 or something?
Yes.
1.
Kev?
I'm tied with Mal there. I got a 1.
Okay. Scott?
2.
Okay.
2 1s and 2 2s.
Yes. Ben and Scott roll again.
Okay.
5.
Maybe one sat on the other's lap.
I got 2 again.
Okay, Scott?
5.
Somehow, yeah, Benjamin piled into the navigator's seat, and then Scott pushes him over in my spot. So Benjamin is now sandwiched between, kind of uncomfortably between John and Scott in the front seat.
That better be the gear shift.
Yeah, Benjamin. What makes it even more uncomfortable is the fact that Scott is completely covered in all kinds of filth from searching. So
All we have to get used to that is an occupational hazard now, so don't worry about it.
I don't know. This is pretty rank. The entire interior of this car is going to be unfit for human usage until it gets hosed out thoroughly and cleaned.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
we
for
can
now,
wear filter masks or something when we go in here next.
Oh,
now wind the windows down.
yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Navigator, which way?
Scott, you want to roll your pathfinding?
Yes. 1, 2,
Or scout.
3 successes. Yes.
All right. 3
Take the rest out of
successes.
the turkey.
All right. Let me check really quick. Okay, just to make sure. Going from the industrial park into suburbia.
Europe.
Okay, so industrial park. It is only threat level 1. Suburbia is threat level 2. So that's 3. You got how many successes? 3?
Yes, that's right. 3.
Okay, so you reduce the encounters down to 1. Roll a d6.
That's a 5 again.
Oh. Okay, so you have a risk. Let's see what happens. Really be cool to make like cards out of these things. But I don't know if they're supporting this game anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay. The milk truck of hope.
That's good say.
Gosh. How's this gonna happen? Okay. At some point, you hear kind of a concerning noise coming from the vehicle, like a thunk, 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 thunk. You pull off onto the side of the road so you can stop and inspect what's going on.
Is the zombie stuck in axle light on?
Unfortunately, you don't have one of those. So,
Damn.
yeah. So, somebody has to get out and check. Who has the highest tinker check?
I think that would be either my character or Daniel.
I have 7.
I have 7 as well.
So one of you two has to do it. Benjamin, you're kind of sandwiched between Scott and.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, so Daniel gets out, check and see what's going on.
So just make a tinker roll.
Yes. Well, yes, you will. But hold on. So as you're getting out there to check on the vehicle, a group of dead rush you and surprise you on the open street. They're coming from every side. Shanks kind of hits the gas and floors it to get out of the way. Otherwise, the vehicle's going to get turned over. Daniel gets kind of stuck on his own. However, You see a milk truck in the middle of the road. You jump inside, you close the doors just in time, and you have to make a tinker action in order to get the truck started.
I got my rerolls up too. So it's 3 6s, and can I use any stress?
I would say it's a stressful situation, but you only need to be successful once.
Oh, I need to be. I thought it was a more the better thing. Okay, well, I got 3 already. So.
Yeah. So you rev the engine, you stomp your foot on the gas, and you get the hell out of there running over the dead. You follow along with Shanks until the truck dies after a couple of miles, but it's far enough away that you guys are safe. So Shanks can stop the vehicle and let you back in.
The noise?
Yeah, whatever. Whatever Daniel did, it got the noise to stop. It was probably a zombie head stuck in the axle.
All right, we'll get him back in, get everyone seated and arranged, and carry on.
Yep.
Is the milk truck worth keeping? Is it worth salvaging?
That's up to you. I mean, if you want to.
Does it have enough gas to even get back to where we need to go first?
Well,
No.
The reason why I was saying is because it's an enclosed, larger vehicle, but not a big ass truck. It'd be good for blocking stuff.
On the plus side, we've got a lifetime supply of yogurt, I would guess, at this point.
Well, mark down where we leave it, and then that way we can come back for it some other time, I guess.
Yeah, write it down in your notes. All right. You approach the gardening spot. A plant store and growing facility. There are a couple of dead wandering around the parking lot, pushing orange shopping carts. But inside, there are seeds, tools, soils, and other things, as well as probably some wildly overgrown vegetation inside the gardening area itself, which hasn't been tended to in months at this point.
It's probably dead from lack of water then. Unless the roof broke.
And there is one beacon of hope sitting there in the parking lot. You see, sitting in that parking lot, the taco orc truck.
Okay.
It's not just you guys, by the way. I found it from one of the major websites saying "What's up with the orcs?" Everybody's starting to notice.
Yes. And the cool thing is, apparently, the whatever source of power that this truck is using is still working, because you can still hear mariachi music blaring from the speakers.
Hopefully all the food is still good.
It might be.
If it's got a little Jenny running.
Or solar panels on the roof.
Oh, yeah. Taco orc. So they only do salsa verde.
I heard from Mr. Welch on his video about that he or someone else went on Twitter and asked the artist who drew the Mexican orcs if what they were, and the artist said they're Krugel Horde orcs from Mystara. And I'm like, I looked up Krugel Horde orcs from Mystara, and I couldn't find anything about them being Mexican.
The funny part is I'm eating chips and salsa right now with a burrito.
Now I want to order tacos later.
Well, we're an hour and 46 minutes in. Do you guys need a break, or?
Can do.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, be a good time to get one before you get into this leg of the adventure. So why don't we take 10 minutes to go and go get some real tacos or something and come back, shall we?
Okay.
All right. See you in 10. All right, we all back?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as you can see, I went authentic. I got some carne asada and some refried beans and some stove-cooked tortillas. Just to put myself in the mood.
Nice.
So yeah, Taco Orc is apparently a chain of taco places here in the city. And you see out front, they have what's undoubtedly a zombie wandering around in a orc costume. The one that looks like the mascot. Floppy sombrero, kind of, tilted in the wind, and, the suit colored in bloody ribbons. Kind of wanders around, shuffling around the front of the taco stand, as well as a pretty good-sized group of zombies, like a whole horde, all flocked in front of the taco orc truck.
Should we pull around the back to get the seeds first?
That is the main thing we need. That's long-term survival. We can hit the truck on the way out.
Got it.
Plus, all that mariachi music will probably, draw zombie attention and cover any noise we might make a little bit. I will slowly trundle the car around the back.
All right. Yeah, you go around to the back, and then what?
Is there a back entrance?
It's got loading docks.
That's going to be locked from the inside, though.
Uh-huh.
Can you describe the place in a bit more detail? Because I'm picturing British garden centres, which are probably different.
Okay. Well, it's an American garden center, so it's basically it's almost kind of like a Home Depot type place, like a big, storefront area with the interior with all kinds of tools and gardening supply type things. But then adjacent to the building is an area that is basically like a what do you call them? An atrium type thing, where they have lots of pots, lots of potted plants and stuff that are growing, as well as lots of bags of sod and different types of potting materials. That place is enclosed, except that it does have openings from inside the building and from outside so that stuff can be trucked in and then brought directly inside the gardening center.
If it's anything like that Mitchell and Webb look sketch where they went to a garden center, there's tribal people living there, that's pretty much what it looks like here too.
Okay, so pretty much the same, just probably bigger.
Yeah.
So then we should be able to get in the back, through the back entrance to the sort of arboretum area, right? So if we park up back there, we should be able to get in through that area.
We just got to find a way to open those loading dock doors.
Yeah.
The crowbar has the quality door opening, but I don't know whether that counts for industrial.
Yeah,
That's
my sledgehammer.
Yeah, sledgehammer plus a crowbar under it, like one of the carnival machines.
Almost no place ever locks their loading doors anyway, except for at night.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly during zombie apocalypses.
Yeah, because everything was kind of closed down during the zombie apocalypse.
All right, park up out back, and we'll go in through the rear entrances, through the atrium. Hopefully from there, we can get into the main body of the building, and then from there we can get to the loading docks and open them up from the inside. Right?
You guys aren't going to try to go get a taco?
Not yet, on the way out.
Yeah.
On the way out, okay.
Yeah, I just had my burrito.
I'm eating mine now. Okay. So you're going to try to pull around towards the glassed-in area?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and just as a note, before we leave the docking area, I'm gonna grab some tacos to go for our survivor at the shelter.
On your way out?
Yeah, she's my only student. I have to take care of her.
Well, okay. Well, since you're around the back, the cumbia music isn't as loud. So. You trying to sneak in or what?
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Who's sneaking in or what are y'all doing? I mean,
I think all of us are going in.
Yeah.
I'll sneak in.
okay. Well, let's see those
Hey,
sneak rolls.
Kevin,
Okay.
do you want a shotgun?
Oh, hell yeah, I do.
Kevin's been like, Daniel's sitting there, got an M4, got a shotgun, got these 2 pistols. And Kevin's sitting there going, can I please just like sniff one of those?
All right. Well,
Is
here.
there
Use
adrenaline?
my
in this
shotgun.
game
Just get
still?
back to me later.
All right.
What?
Is our adrenaline the same as it was?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless I tell you to, adrenaline doesn't drop until I tell you to, okay?
Okay, cool.
I mean, this is all one mission, so.
Awesome.
Is it the shotgun stats in the quick start?
No, it's in the
That extra book.
the extra book that really should be part of the main book.
I got 1-6.
I can tell him the stat. I can take the stats out if you want in the chat.
Yeah.
I got him.
No, just you already gave them to me, so I was gonna just take them for him.
All right. Thanks.
That's probably not helpful, is it? The way it's
No,
formatted.
I can read it.
Yeah. It's 2 dice, accuracy 4+, damage 2.
Noisy. So you got to take out your magical silencer, just like I do, and put it on the end before you start shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he quickly grabs like a pot from nearby and somehow manages to duct tape / screw it on with some potting soil and turns it into an effective silencer. I don't know.
It's that dumb thing about the water bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah, try that with a shotgun.
I don't know if that works with a shotgun.
Gatorade bottle. Something with a big opening.
Look, the sound is contained inside the plastic. All right. So, what's happening?
I mean, I rolled a 6 to sneak.
Do we all roll?
Yeah, I'll let all you guys roll to sneak in.
Just 1-6 though.
Oh, that sucks.
Not for me.
Oh my god.
Did you botch?
Yeah, you want to know how many?
Nah.
Out of
Just-
7 dice, 7 ones on the reroll.
Oh no.
Wow, that was impressively bad.
Okay. As you guys are trying to sneak in, Daniel accidentally brushes against a stack of pots, and apparently the thing was on a crumbling pallet, which decides this is the time that it wants to go ahead and give up the ghost. And so that last little splinter that was holding the whole thing up gives under his gentle brush and falls over and clatters all over the concrete floor, knocking over a few more potted stacks in the process.
At least it wasn't me this time.
I glower at him, pick up the one unbroken pot, and just throw it on the ground.
You hear the sound of feeding moans as a horde emerges from inside the gardening spot.
Back up, back up, back up. They'll bunch up at the exit.
Do we just leave?
There are 15 of them approaching. Right now they're at range 2, because I figured they're at the far end of the gardening area.
No, we don't leave. We came here for posies, and we're going to get posies.
Okay, if you say so.
I can't shoot them at this range. They're too far away.
I think Daniel's got the only weapon that can hit them at this range.
I
Yeah.
can fire it. Which one's range? I have 2 range on my pistol because of long shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, just so you know what it sounded like.
yeah, there you go. So Benjamin and Daniel can get 1 round of shooting.
Okay.
Go ahead. Everybody gets 1 AP.
Nice.
Reroll. Oh, gotta love those rerolls.
That is 1-6.
How many of them are there in total?
Like
For
I said,
me?
15.
15. Oh, so there's tons. Okay. And I'll blow a point to turn my 1-5 into a success, so it gives me 5 total.
I will too. So I rolled 1-5, so I'll just turn that into a 6.
Okay. Daniel, how many successes did you get?
5 total.
Okay. Well, you managed to kill the fatties in front. Because your Colt can do that.
Crap.
So all I got to worry about, let's see.
And that's at range 2, right?
Yes.
So then
And
what
Benjamin, you get how many successes? 2?
2, yeah.
Okay.
So what happens then? We fire again at range 1?
They move into range 1, and now I think more people have a chance to shoot at them, because I know Kev has a range 1 weapon, and I think John does too.
Yep.
I'm not sure about Scott.
Yeah, shotgun 0 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Does Scott have a ranged weapon?
Neil?
He doesn't. Presumably, then we're talking about them heading to us from a pedestrian exit from the main store into this rear area, right?
Right.
And but there were also loading bay doors. Where are they in relation to us right now?
Inside the store. You're basically coming through the open loading area where they would be, trundling stuff in off the truck. Because it's like a glass enclosure outside of the main building that's connected to it.
Right, so it's a single. Okay, all right, I got you. Okay, I've got no idea how this is not going to be effective, is it? I don't think. But just because I have the AP to actually do it for like the first time ever, move along the exterior wall, and apparently I can take an action to make noise. I don't know what that means mechanically, but I'm going to see if I can kind of bang on the wall, or the sort of, I would imagine it's kind of corrugated up steel, these kind of big stores, rather than pure brick.
Well, this area is glass or plexiglass.
Including where it meets the store interior.
Well, it butts up against the store interior, which is a brick building.
Okay, good enough. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just trying to figure out the mechanics, really. So I'm just going to move along the wall and just seeing if I can distract them so that they don't all approach the door at the same time by taking my make noise action further down off to the left of the single entrance exit. If you see what I mean. It might have no effect whatsoever, but it's the only thing I can think of doing while these guys are all blazing away with weapons at range.
It is a good idea. I will still give you an AP for the idea, even though it's not effective. And the only reason I'm saying it's not effective is because you're sitting there yelling and banging on that wall while, there's a guy with a shotgun and two guys with pistols and another guy with an M4 all going off at the other end.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The shotgun and the M4 are amazingly quiet. They don't make any noise.
Somehow. But
Somehow.
the 3 pistols between the Benjamin and John are still loud enough to make up for it.
They make tons of noise, but we are amazingly quiet.
We just make the weapon sounds with our mouths.
Yeah. Bang. Pew,
Bang,
pew.
bang, bang.
Bang. Pew, pew. Bang. Okay, speaking of which, we need to get those weapon rolls out of the way. So, Kev, go ahead and shotgun. It may not make a difference, Scott, because after these guys get done shooting, there might not be any zombies left.
That's a lot of fire.
Yeah, exactly.
2 successes.
All right. 2 more zombies leave this world. And even if they were fatties, it didn't matter because your shotgun's big enough to hurt them.
Yep.
Ben?
Okay, I will roll now. I have 2 5s. I will turn those into 6s.
Okay. So you will kill 2 more. Oh, and don't forget to get your AP for these.
Okay, cool.
Kev.
Yep.
Daniel?
Get my reroll in there. 3.
3. Okay, you get 3 AP. There's only 1 left, and John gets to take his shots at it. Watch him miss.
Oh no, I got 5 successes.
Overkill.
Got a bunch of holes in it.
Okay, so John literally like blows all 4 limbs off and then the head just to be cute. This last zombie just kind of like flops to the ground like just a torso. Scott's sitting there banging on the wall and everything and go, hey.
No, he's going to keep going. He won't notice that the gunfire has stopped at all.
I'll go over and tap him on the shoulder. Oi, yeah, we did it. We did him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which way's the loading dock?
There's no loading dock. It's oh my gosh. Okay. It is a glassed-in house kind of area that is butting up next to the building.
Yeah.
And trucks pull up and go straight through the glassed-in area to offload the feed and seed and stuff like that. And then they just hand truck any boxes and stuff inside the building through this garden area.
Right.
Or through the front doors.
So we just have to keep going.
So just go through the door to the block. The door from the glass area to the block area. Just go through
Right.
that.
There are also a number of plants here who are in desperate state of neglect. A few of them are still surviving just because they're just hardy like that. Like there's a particularly tough-looking cactus standing there looking, defiant, not wanting to die.
Zombie cactus.
We must destroy it.
Well, as we head into the building, I walk past Scott and pull my revolver out of the holster and, tap him in the chest with it. Here.
Thank you.
Make yourself useful. When you're done with it, give it back to me. And don't shoot me in the back.
Yeah, that's just rude. Shoot him in the front.
Scott's wondering whether he's just been invited to shoot himself in the head here. when you finish, give it back. Make yourself useful, and when you finish, give it back.
Nah, Scott, just pretend it's a light gun game.
But it kicks a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, no, I used to go paintballing.
Yeah, it kicks more than that, too.
Really? Because some of those guys, they who are really into it, I mean, you wouldn't believe.
Airsofters are worse.
Those pellets, man, they really just, they leave welts. I'm telling you. I'd rather get shot with a bullet.
Buddy of mine got one stuck in his lip.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's why we wear masks.
I got shot point blank in my forehead with a paintball gun.
How?
A fresh tank of gas. So yeah, that was fun.
That probably knocked you for a loop.
Yes. And the paint was all over the goggles, and I couldn't clean them off because you can't take them off.
Yeah, worst thing I ever got shot with, my brother shot me with a hand crossbow through my thigh when we were kids. And so I shot him through the arm with my longbow. We had to go to the hospital like that, with my mother yelling at us the entire way.
Well, I imagine.
Hey, we were loving brothers, you know. We wanted
Yep.
to kill
Yeah.
each other every minute.
Which is
Yeah,
weird.
my brother stabbed me with a pair of scissors. Sorry, go on.
It just sounds like the fucking brothers out of the first TV series of Fargo. You know, the truck.
I love
Well,
Fargo.
We were practicing archery, and he's got this new hand crossbow that he got for the first time, and he points it at me and goes, "Hey, look, it's just like I got a gun." And he's like pointing at me. I'm like, "Don't point that at me." "Oh, don't worry, it won't go off." Thunk, and it went off right through my leg. And I'm like, "You asshole!" And I had the bow already in my hand, arrow already notched, and I just turned and shot him. So, yeah, we got in so much trouble for that.
I imagine.
You shot
All right.
me. I can't believe you shot me, Harley.
Well, the nice thing is you don't actually have to go into the store if you want to buy or if you want to get potting soil or any kind of soil mixes and stuff like that, because it's all out here in the gardening area.
Well, we can grab that on the way out. We need to get the seed. That's the most important part.
Do I look like someone who knows about gardening? I'm just looking for seeds.
Yeah, I know. That's why I started the garden already.
Yeah. What are the pictures on the packets?
Well, the packets are in the store. We gotta go inside.
All right.
Okay.
Go in.
Yeah. You guys enter the store. Yeah, it's chaos in here. It looks like stuff has been turned over. Things are scattered everywhere. Interestingly, it looks like all of the gardening tools look like somebody had a run on those. Can't imagine why.
Yeah.
You know, shovels just happen to make really effective weapons against zombies.
Trenching tools, yeah.
Yeah.
Start looking for the packs of seeds. Where do they keep the seeds in the store?
Okay. I'm going to need a scavenging roll. In fact, who all is searching for what?
I'm searching for seeds because back on my old cabin, I used to have a garden, so I know what to look for.
Okay. We'll just go around then. Kev, are you searching for anything, and what are you searching for?
I'll help search for the seeds.
Okay. Make your scavenge check.
1.
So no successes and just a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get back to you in a minute. Benjamin?
I'm looking for the seeds, so I will roll. Let's see, what is it? Scavenge for 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if I start playing. Oh wow, that's 2 6s.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, you come up with a bunch of packets of like cucumbers and squash. Daniel?
Should I put that in my backpack?
Well, it's up to you. I mean,
Yeah, I do. I do.
I can't write it down for you, so
With
it's
my
up to you to
reroll,
track your stuff.
with my reroll, I got 3 successes.
Yeah, Daniel, you managed to pick up, like stuff for like tomatoes, potatoes, which is of course an essential, and carrots, all of which is some nice healthy starches and things. Scott, I'm sure you're a master of seed finding.
Well, I got 1 success on my scavenge roll. So he sort of suddenly sticks his head out, beaming with jubilation. Oh, look! Kale's a plant! I thought
There
it
you
was just
go.
a smoothie.
Scott comes up with a package of kale.
There we go. That's still a good vegetable.
Oh man, I love Scott. Scott gets it. John, what are you doing?
I'm looking for gardening tools.
Okay, roll your scavenge check.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes on gardening tools. Are you looking for
What
stuff
a-
that makes noise or stuff that doesn't make noise?
Stuff for gardening. Like I've heard of spades,
Like
Oh.
actual garden tools.
and we need a hoe in case they get lonely.
Yeah, well, yeah, everyone needs a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll actually manage to scavenge up some halfway decent gardening tools that people didn't take. You know, things like like the little hand spades and trowels and
Yeah.
a shovel.
Yeah. All you really
and
need is a shovel, a hoe, and a rake. That's it.
Yep.
Wait, so a garden hoe is a leaf blower?
I took my car down to the shop. He said I blew a seal. I said, "Hey, man, mind your business and fix the damn car." Okay. Well, everybody, is just gleefully finding all of their goodies and all that. Kev manages to find something he really wish he hadn't found.
Kale?
No,
Worse than
So-
kale?
worse than kale. Yes, he's digging through a pile of stuff, and apparently the last vegan left in the city emerged. It is a woman who probably weighed like at least 380 pounds. Hair tinted bright blue with enough facial piercings to that if you were to put a magnet over the top of her, the top of her head would probably completely come off, or her face at least. You're pretty sure she smelled bad before she became a zombie, but now she's definitely stanky.
300-pound vegan. I admire
Yeah.
the dedication that must take.
There is a lot of vegan junk food, so
Eat potatoes. Potatoes are healthy.
Oreos are vegan.
Look, ice cream. It doesn't have any animal products. Oh wait, it's gelato. Totally. No, never mind. It's just ice cream. Okay.
Jude's vegan ice cream is actually really nice.
Yeah, okay.
She stumbles towards Kevin, still moaning something about fucking meat eater.
I pump my shotgun and blam.
I'm gonna say that because of the trouble and the surprise, she gets a free attack. So you have 1 point of damage incoming. You can roll to dodge if you wish, before you get your attack.
I will shunt that onto my stress. I have 3 stress out of 8. So I'm still
Okay.
doing good.
Okay, so Kev gets totally stressed out by the flabby, decaying hands, groping at him in a really lewd way. And then tries to return fire on the ample target presented to him. Go ahead and roll.
2 6s.
You managed to end the vegan all over the wall.
I got it. We're all good. Everybody's good here.
I lower my gun. Okay, good.
Well, everybody got something except Kev. Y'all gonna continue to search, or?
I think we should continue searching at least a little while longer.
Yeah. I'll take another chance.
Okay. What are you searching for first?
Seed, something nutrient dense.
Kale is pretty nutrient dense, but okay, go ahead.
Well, we got.
I know exactly what you can find if you do succeed.
Okay, everybody.
Got a 6.
Got a 6.
We go, baby.
Well, sticking out of the back pocket of the
Are you gonna sit or no?
overgrown vegan happened to be a bundle of seeds. You take a look at the package, and it's like sorghum.
Sorghum.
Yep.
Never heard of it.
Look it up. Sorghum.
It's in a lot of stuff.
It is. It's a really good. It's a really good plant.
We will start the first vegan/vegetarian survivor community in the world.
Yep. Here's in the private chat. Well, actually, you know what? I could put it in the comments too, just so people who in the audience who are watching this know what the heck sorghum is.
Kind of a grain.
It's an African grain, primarily these days used for animal feed and for making ethanol.
And it's also good for people who have gluten intolerance and celiac disease.
Yeah, it's used as a filler a lot as well.
Mm-hmm. They make cereals with it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not bad.
Well, this has got multiple uses if we can get enough yield out of these.
Yep.
Benjamin, you gonna make a search? What are you searching for?
I am going to search for more seed or grain packets.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay. I have a 5 in scavenge. 1, 2.
That'd be too much of that because it's not something people really grow in their gardens.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like I said, Kev just got lucky because like the ex-vegan just happened to have some on her. She knew it was good. She just wasn't eating it.
I got 1 6. No, 2 6s.
2 6s, okay. Or rather, it's a case of she was probably eating sorghum, but you're not supposed to eat like 100 pounds of it a day at every meal. Okay, yeah, Benjamin, you will come up with several different varieties of rutabagas and beets, sugar beets, which are always good for stuff.
Awesome.
Daniel?
Oh, that's doing good. So 3 total, 3 success total.
Yeah, you're looking for more seed. You'll find. I
was gonna say is since these guys are doing the seed right now, I want to look for liquid fertilizers, the concentrate that you get in the large tubs. You mix it with water before you put it down.
Yeah. Those actually come in big old bottles.
Yeah, they're. I mean, they come in the multi-gallon. They're like.
Yeah, I know what they are.
3 and 4 liter gallons of them. You mix them with water. They're way more effective than trying to get regular bags of fertilizer.
Yeah, I live in Texas. We grow stuff.
That's all I do is garden when I'm not doing this stuff.
Yeah, you'll come up with a couple of big multi-gallon containers. I mean, you have to pretty much carry one in each hand. But
yep.
Scott, what are you looking for?
I know Daniel said he was using his downtime to prepare the garden. I'm not sure whether whether that includes the finding of things like irrigation systems like hose pipes and polytunnel plastic and things like that. So if that's already done, then I'll keep looking for seeds. If not, that's what I'm going to look for.
No, you'll be looking for irrigation stuff. So go ahead and roll.
Ooh, 2 successes, 2 6s, 2 4s. What is it with my doubles this evening?
Oh, nice. Yeah. You'll come up with a pump system and some sprinklers, some sprinkler heads, I should say, and some garden line and some other stuff. You'd be like, "Look, Daniel."
Cool. All right.
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
I'm taking my trolley full of garden tools out towards the checkout to look for vending machines and car air fresheners, things like that.
Useful. Okay.
However, I failed and rolled 1 trouble.
Oh dear. Yeah, you're looking around for car fresheners and stuff like that. You roll past the checkout stand. The remains of the cashier get up and mumble something to the effect of, Are you gonna pay for that? She reaches out and claws you for 1 damage, unless you roll to avoid.
I guess I can roll to avoid and still attack when it's my turn. So you get
yes.
2 actions?
No.
Okay, I shall try to avoid then. So that's cool, isn't it?
Yep.
1 success.
1 success. Okay. Yeah, you managed to avoid the gnarly hand swipe.
I grab the garden hoe out of the trolley and use it to brain her.
Okay.
How many bonus dice for a garden hoe?
Jeez, man. I don't even know if I have stats for a garden hoe.
There is now.
Well,
find
as I say, 38 caliber pistol is 1, and a Mossberg shotgun is 2. I'm gonna guess and say 1.
We'll just count it.
Well,
we'll
the
just count it like
chainsaw's 5.
Well, I'm gonna count it like a crowbar.
Okay.
So 1 dice, 4 plus accuracy, 1 damage. But it's silent.
Well, as silent as braining a zombie in the head with a.
Well, the weapon itself doesn't make any noise.
Oh yeah.
1 success. But that's
Success. Yeah, you'll manage to bury the sharp end in her skull, and she'll
Yeah.
sink back below the cashier. The cashier stand, the checkout stand.
Yeah, so I grab the hoe, do some of that Ponzi quarter stuff, showing off, and then just wang her on the head with the metal end.
Pring.
You just like toss it back and forth in your hands, and then just.
I figure everybody's
Shake the brains off the end and put it back in the trolley.
Yeah, I figure everybody's probably converging on Shanks so they can dump all their new finds into his trolley.
Yeah, I mean, I have my backpack is full, and I have a forge, so that means I can carry 4 things. But yeah, I probably should put them in the trolley.
Okay, so what now? Everybody's back together after all their finding stuff.
So we got all
I
the basics
say
covered for seeds.
It's yeah, we go load up the car, then swing by the taco stand, yeah?
Sure. Do we have all the basics covered for seeds before we take off there?
Potato.
What was the question?
So my guy got potatoes, tomatoes, and carrots. So just curious what the other ones got because I didn't hear them all.
Oh, I have cucumber seeds, squash seeds, rutabaga seeds, and beet seeds.
Okay. So it's all the root vegetables.
Scott got kale.
Kale. Didn't we get lettuce or any of the the stuff that you can plant and then harvest as you go?
Kev got the sorghum.
I don't think we got any cabbage.
Well, I'll make one more check trying to see like for things like onions, lettuce, that kind of stuff. The things that you can harvest multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay. So Daniel's going back in to do some more checking. What's everybody else doing?
Loading up the car with what we already have.
I'm helping.
Okay, so Benjamin and John are taking the stuff down to the car and loading. Kev and Scott?
Can you give me a hand?
Yeah, let me head back in there. Watch his back.
Okay, Scott?
Yeah, I'll go back in and search again.
Okay. Ben and John, you have no problems trolleying that stuff out, even though one of the wheels on the trolley is that annoying one that's slightly lifted up off from the rest of them and just kind of like spins around uselessly. Vert, vert,
Yeah.
vert, vert.
But I am an expert driver, so that's no problem.
Yeah. Poses you no challenges. Okay, Scott and Daniel, you guys make your scavenging checks.
Scott, Brad, Leonard.
Reroll. I love having this reroll, man. 2 successes with my reroll.
Yeah, you'll come up with some onions and lettuce. Scott?
One success, but 2 ones. So I don't know whether if ones outnumber successes, that's trouble or not.
Nah, this is not Vampire the Masquerade, so
All right, cool.
you're
All right.
good. Yeah,
Yep.
you will come up with tomatoes. Or no, somebody else already came up with tomatoes.
Yeah.
You come up with something different. Garlic.
Garlic, radishes are good.
Allium.
Kev, I'm going to give you a spot roll.
All right. 1-6.
Near where you're standing is a functional gas-powered tree saw.
Yo, Dan, check it out.
Cool. Yeah, that could be useful.
Yeah,
Grab
I'm gonna make sure the safety shield is on, or whatever you call that piece.
Well, just don't start it at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I don't want a loose blade hanging out while we're running.
All right. So it looks like that's everything else we need. Did Scott find anything?
Garlic.
There we go. All right. Well, let's get out of here then.
Okay, hang on a sec.
Random encounter.
Doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is the bad boy that you find right here.
Ooh.
I guess it's gonna be better against the zombies than it is actually in the garden.
A few of those riot shields and we can form a phalanx.
Yeah. I'm going to count it like it does chainsaw, like it's a chainsaw, but it has that extra length, so it's got like an extra reach. So you can actually attack with it from, one range out. So it's like range 0/1 or 0-1. But everything else conforms to chainsaw. That's really what I should do. Is I should contact Simon and ask him. I was like, can I write like a book of extra tools and stuff that we really need for this game? Because
That would be a fun project.
it would be. I could actually enlist Grim for that one too.
Yeah. Add some homebrew rules to even out some of the kinks.
Yes, definitely. Like adding in more encounters and things would definitely help. Well, maybe they're going to watch this one. So I'm pretty sure they watched our Black Plague video. Actually, I know they watched our Black Plague video. So. All right. So is everybody getting everything back to the vehicle?
Yep.
All right.
Once we have the stuff that we found in, like you said, there's soil and bags of regular fertilizer and stuff outside. I'll throw as many of those on as we got space for.
Yeah, you can probably throw a few bags of fertilizer and chemical plant stuff.
Weed and feed.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we don't need a scarecrow. Benjamin can just do his yoga outside.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
And the crows won't be bothering your harvest very much. There's lots of stuff for them to pick over inside the city.
They're all too fat to get over the wall.
All right. So you want to stop at your tacos?
Yep.
Yeah. So
I pick up some tacos to bring back to the shelter.
I'd
well,
be
don't
curious
just
if the taco truck is working.
Look, I just want
run
one-
in there. Let's check it out first. Sorry,
Okay.
what are you saying?
So, driving around the front. Yeah. Yeah, the loud cumbia music blaring out of the speakers of the taco truck. There is a horde gathered around the taco truck. About 15 zombies. They're all just kind of like just mindlessly shuffling around the taco orc truck. And of course, the taco orc mascot is amongst them, still kind of, lazily waving at non-existent people or at the orc or at the nearby zombies. Wave.
John, why don't you just drive around them at a good distance, and I'll just open fire with the M4 until we get rid of them.
Or I could just stick this out the window.
Yeah, but the M4 fires farther.
Well, you might hit the taco truck. And you might hit like a can of butane or something, and then
Yeah, that taco truck has got butane tanks and stuff on it. So
Here. Who's got a good fight skill?
mine's pretty good.
If I give you the tree saw spear.
But he's driving.
All right. Yeah.
Mine's what, 5?
Yeah, it's all right. Mine's 4. Do you want to take the shotgun, or do you want to take the?
You want me to try with this freaking tree branch cutter?
I was gonna say the sword, and I would take the tree branch cutter.
Okay, sure.
So we're gonna walk up and deal with them in hand
Apparently.
to hand. All right. I'll grab my chainsaw then.
all right,
You boys helping as well?
Yep.
Scott? Brad?
Okay.
Just all right.
All right. Stay close. Watch each other's backs. Try not to hit each other.
so you're
Let's have the
advancing on the
bastard.
horde.
Yes.
Okay, the horde has fatties mixed into it, but of course, as it would. I mean, it's a taco truck.
I start the chainsaw.
Yeah, that immediately gets their attention.
Mm.
Although it's kind of like it's between like the noise of the chainsaw and the noise from the speakers. So, okay, you guys get your action first.
Gonna poke into the horde with the tree saw.
Yeah, doesn't he take an extra one if we're all going in at 0 range? Doesn't he get one first at 1 range?
Yeah, he gets one. He gets one range. That's all.
And then the rest of us we all go at 0.
Right. If you're just using hand weapons.
Well, I think that's what we all agreed on. So
Okay.
2 6s.
2 6s. Yeah, you'll swipe the tree saw through the horde. 2 of the heads pop off.
I love the image of this while the music's going.
I know. I thought this was
All right.
appropriate. Okay.
can we target in melee or no?
Yes, you could target in melee.
Okay, because I
It's
got
ranged,
the sledgehammer, so I'll go for fatties if I can.
All right. So yeah, you size up a fatty and go after him.
Oh, that's good. And then reroll. And my what do they call it? Master dice.
Mhm.
So that one.
The nice thing is Kev's tree saw actually does enough damage to hurt fatties too. So
So that's five successes after all the rerolling.
yep. What were you using?
The sledgehammer.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That makes a god awful mess. I mean, you'll splatter fatty heads and walker heads and yeah, there's 8 of them left when you're done. And don't forget your 5 AP. What?
I'm playing Gallagher.
Yeah, basically. Scott?
Can you choose to use both your actions to dodge twice?
Yes. But I mean,
Okay.
I don't know why you would.
Because if we don't kill them all, I'm probably better at dodging and absorbing hits than I am at actually hitting them.
Oh my god, you're a meat shield.
Yeah, well, I'm more a meat buckler.
Okay, Shanks.
Charge into the middle of them with the chainsaw.
Chainsaw!
If we really want to make this fast, we need to get roller skates and bicycles and skateboards and just like skate around.
There is actually a character in Zombicide. She does use a pair of roller skates and a chainsaw.
Yeah, that's why I thought of that.
Five successes, each doing 2 damage.
Wow. Well,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 2 damage. So 5 successes, yeah. You'll manage to disembowel or decapitate another 5 of them and get 5 AP in the process, which leaves 3 for you, Ben.
Okay.
Finish him.
Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Firing. And I got 1 6.
Oh, you're shooting into them.
Oh,
Okay.
We weren't shooting. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't have any other way to attack.
You have no hand weapons?
Just
So you might
this
want to
one.
step back and let Kevin do his range 0 attack.
Yeah. I don't fire. I'm like, yeah. Let me get out of here.
Oh yeah, explosions. Explosions
Yeah,
bad.
'cause- yeah, if you let Kevin go at 0 now, because he can chainsaw him again.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, Kev, if you don't want to use your dodge action, yeah, I'll give you another attack at 0.
How many are left?
3.
All right.
So he can take him out. We have faith in him.
Yep. 3 successes.
There we go.
You finish off the last of them, ending with the Taco Orc mascot sticking the chainsaw directly in the middle of his face and just sawing straight down. Crumples over lifelessly, hand clutching the artificial taco, still outstretched towards you.
Should claim his sombrero. It's clearly a special item that provides a bonus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scott looks on disapprovingly. Not cool, man. Not cool. Their culture is not your costume.
Once I realize that Benjamin doesn't have any melee weapons, I'll be like, hey man, here. And I give him the katana. Don't cut yourself.
Do you have stats on that?
Yeah, not your Zenshin, the regular katana I give to Benjamin.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, the regular
Well,
one.
Hop
Just
up
as-
into
wait,
the taco quick. Sorry,
wait.
go.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, just as Daniel's about to hand Benjamin his katana, you hear a roar, and bursting out from inside of the taco truck itself is a massive zombie dressed up as a luchador.
There you go.
Ay caramba. Ay
Ay
caramba,
caramba.
indeed.
Yes, you have the luchador abomination.
We don't have anything that can hurt it.
And poor Scott has volunteered to be the meat shield, so you're withholding all your actions to absorb damage from this monster.
Apparently. I mean, I didn't know I was, but yeah, sure. All right. Okay. So dodge number 1 is it's a mastery dice, so I can re-roll that. Can you stress push mastery dice on a re-roll? I'm assuming yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 2 successes on the first dodge attempt,
Get 2 AP.
and on the second is 1 straight up success and a 5, which I will push. So that's 4 successes in total, 2 stress, and the reroll is nothing. So 4 successes, 2 stress, and 4 AP.
Nice. Yeah. The giant luchador reaches towards you with his giant, with his massive, overly muscular, clawed, flabby-ish hands. You're just trying to fend him off so you don't get crushed, because this guy definitely looks like he'll drop you. He'll rock bottom you in about a second.
Well, I get make noise as a free action, right? So my make noise is.
Okay. It is the next round. Everybody gets an AP. Daniel?
I finished handing off that katana to him.
That's an action.
What is it that can harm these things anyway?
A big weapon.
Like, is it just a 2 damage weapon, or is it got to be bigger than that? Or
It's got to be a 3 damage weapon.
oh, I don't have anything to do 3 damage.
So you used your action to hand off a katana,
Yeah,
and then
I
what?
step back to make sure I'm out of range of it.
Okay. Okay, Kev.
Can I dodge by it and get into the truck?
Yeah, you can move around it and get into the truck.
Yeah.
Hey, when Kevin gets to like 43 AP, he gets his super strength, right? So if we like just beat on him for a while, will he get strong enough to go kill it?
Well, ostensibly, but how badly are you going to get wounded, and how many more zombies are you going to draw in the meantime?
I know, it was just a joke.
Yeah.
It's like the Hulk, right? If you get him mad enough, he'll go beat it up.
Kev, your mama. I saw your mom last night. She said to you I was good. Yeah, good try there, buddy.
You remember that hoe I picked up inside? It asked why you never call.
Benjamin, you're the proud owner of a brand new katana, just about the time when the giant luchador zombie.
I'm gonna go towards it. Cover me! And I'm gonna try to hit it.
You're gonna try to hit this thing with your katana?
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
this may be the last adventure of Benjamin.
I really think we should adopt the Black Plague damage rules.
It's more fun this way.
Okay,
Well,
that
for
is
you.
1/6, and I can spend 2 stress to turn the 2 5s into 6s, which I will do.
Okay. Yeah, you will successfully hit this large target. Your katana somehow doesn't seem to deal any real damage to its flabby, overmuscular, decaying corpse. But it just kind of stands there and no-sells all of your attacks.
Okay, I run.
Shanks? I mean, you literally watched, the hippie run up there and wail on it with a katana and just kind of stood there and looked at him like, are you dumb?
Can I do a stunt attack to pull its mask down over its eyes?
I will grant it, yeah.
All right. So as he's running away, I move in front of it, call it a pendejo, a cunt, and a fat fucker. And then I grab its mask and pull it down so it covers its eyes.
Okay. Roll that stunt check.
With stress, 1 success.
Yeah, you'll manage to pull its mask down over its eyes. It'll grunt and howl.
I'll save my other action for dodging, just in case.
Yeah.
If these were the Dead Rain zombies, they could see right through that.
Well, these the sad thing is in Zombicide, the zombies are more attracted to noise than anything else. So they don't really use their eyes. But it's a nice try. Who's left who hasn't gone? Is it Scott or Kev? No, Kev did his thing. Scott?
I haven't gone, but I'm only doing as before, trying to. Well, I'm not trying to attract its attention. I just am.
Yeah. It'll reach out and attempt to pile driver whoever is nearby. So,
Do I get AP for the stunt?
yes, I will give you AP for that. Benjamin, you still get AP even though your action wasn't successful, just because you tried.
I can take a shitload of damage and I can try and dodge its attack, and it probably makes most sense for it to attack me. So
I've got an idea next round.
does it involve a gas tank?
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna try to dodge its attack?
Yeah, so let him attack me. So let's see. Dodge is cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
One success with a stress.
Yeah, it clumsily tries to lock its grip on you, and you manage to squeeze your way out of it at the last second before it pile drivers you.
Yeah, brace my feet against its chest and use the leverage to push myself out of its grip.
It stumbles around after you. It's the top of the round. Everybody gets 1 AP.
Awesome. I am now into my orange.
Oh, good. Daniel?
I jump into the car and I'm gonna try to run into this thing with the car.
Wait, you might not want to do that just yet.
Well, I don't know what you're doing, so
I'm gonna throw the butane tank at it.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't know that. So.
I don't know that. So.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not like I can do. It's not like I'm running into him right now. So
Yeah.
I got to get in the car and get started first. So that's all my turn.
Well, I figure Shanks probably leaves it running. Quick escape. So
Either way, I still got to get to it, get in it. That's going to be my turn. There's no way I can do more than that.
No, yeah, pretty much. It's getting to it and getting in it. That's your whole turn.
That's fine.
Scott.
Still running around vaguely trying to distract it.
Okay. Shanks. Kick it in the knee. Go on.
I know it's useless, but maybe I can distract it, keep it busy, and get some AP by shooting it. So I will just unload a shitload of 9mm rounds into its gut.
Okay.
So... 2 for that, 2 for that. Right, so one success. And 2 successes. I'm saving an action for dodge. So 3 successes in total.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Bullets bury themselves in that taco engorged, muscular / flabby luchador frame to no effect. It just stands there and no sells all of it, like Hulk Hogan no selling, someone else's drop kicks and everything else, or the Ultimate Warrior actually no selling everybody's attacks.
Come on then, El Douche.
El Douche. Kev.
All right. Gonna take the butane tank. Gonna roll it towards the big guy there.
Okay. It's I believe that's a throw roll. Let me see. Call it a stunt. This could be funny if you roll it the wrong way and it ends up like underneath the car.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled 4 of them.
Yeah. You get that sucker and you start rolling it. It rolls right between its legs, right past Shank and everybody else, and right underneath the vehicle.
Wait, our vehicle or the taco truck?
Yeah, your vehicle.
Oh shit, he's not. He's never gonna let me hear the end of it.
Okay. Scott, I guess you're waiting for the attack. So yeah, the luchador will attempt to kill somebody. So anybody who wants to take the damage or attempt to dodge it.
Yep, I'll do that, I guess. Okay. So,
All right, your turn.
yeah. All right, so that's 2, 1, 5, which I will push to a 6 for another stress. Okay, so that's now 3. So it's 3 successes.
Okay. You'll manage to avoid another swipe from its flailing fists. Apparently, it only knows like a couple of really good wrestling moves, and since you're not standing still, it can't gorilla press you or anything.
Oh, did I get an AP point that round?
Yes, you did.
All right.
And Scott, you also get 1 for dodging.
Yep.
Okay, top of the round, everybody gets an AP point.
All right,
Daniel. Daniel gets to go first.
Okay.
Yeah, I go barrel into him with the car. I don't know anything about the tank.
I know. You got to make a stunt check,
Yeah, that's fine.
which you would have to do anyway.
Yeah. At least I got a reroll though. I'm lucky.
Oh, lucky.
And I'm gonna need the reroll. Oh yeah. 3 6s.
3 6s. Somehow you managed to avoid somehow detonating the butane tank on accident.
Yeah,
Lucky
I just
for
tried.
you.
I don't know it's there.
Yeah, I know you don't know it's there. That's the whole point. That's what's funny about this. So
And then
you're
I
gonna
Dr-
So you
drive
turned
right
to-
into-
yeah, you're gonna try to crush the abomination with the car,
Yep.
which I don't think can do it.
No, it can't do 2 damage.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You will you'll rev up the car and run it straight at and smash right into it. It stands there and completely no-sells the car, just kind of looks down at you in like, utter contempt.
And then drive it straight
It-
into
it
the
just-
taco truck.
And then it brushes itself off like like no big deal. Turns back towards the crowd of other people who are, trying to hurt it.
Did I at least get the tacos already?
No, you haven't done anything. You just-
Damn it.
Can I try though to pin it between the car and the taco truck?
No. It's like it's not close enough to the taco truck to do that. But
Well, I mean, just push it, like the front of the car.
you can't do enough damage to push it. It's this thing is like not only is it big, but it's really it's like literally stopping your car.
My fucking
not-
motor.
Yeah, and Shanks is sitting there screaming at you with tears streaming down his eyes, watching his car, the front end of his car get dented by this monstrosity.
Reverse, you nonce.
Shanks, what are you doing? Other than tearing your hair out.
Well, I don't have any hair to tear out.
Oh, there you go.
Swearing and running towards where the tank has ended up.
Okay. You get to the tank and
Stop there and try and get the zombie luchador's attention.
okay. So,
What if we drive a car into it and blow it up?
No.
No, not our car, the taco truck.
Guys,
Puta madre.
I've got my super strength. I can get it. I can get it now.
Okay.
Do you
Thanks.
like rip your shirt off and stuff when you get super strength so we all know?
Yeah, he does the Hulk. He does the Hulk out thing.
Like I don't change, but I still do the like.
Shanks, I'm gonna need you to roll a. Gosh, this is a convince roll, I think.
Okay. Vince. I am not good at this.
I know. That's why it's funny.
No successes.
Yeah, you make your ineffectual threats. It just looks at you contemptuously, like you're beneath its notice. Benjamin, what are you doing? I'm having so much fun with this.
Tell me that the katana wasn't broken because I don't want it to be broken. I want to have it for us for the rest of our adventures.
The katana was not broken,
Okay,
but
good.
but you might need to resharpen it after that.
Okay. Okay. Is anyone near the abomination? Because I'd like to shoot at it. Okay, I'm gonna get away from it and start shooting at it.
Okay. So you use your move action to get away, and then you use your regular action to start shooting at it. Go ahead.
Yes. Four, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they're all. That is 3 6s.
Yeah, you will unload 3 bullets into this thing, and it will just totally look at you like, didn't you see someone else tried this already and it didn't work? Didn't you just see me get hit by a car? What are you, pendejo? Kev?
I'm going to lunge at it with my tree spear.
Okay. Yeah. Screaming at the top of his lungs, Kev dives from the taco truck like jumping off of the corner turnbuckle with his tree saw and...
Well, nothing. Not a day. I can't bump anything. I can't do anything.
Yeah. He accidentally slips on a tray of enchiladas and falls flat on his face, coming off of the thing, and spends the rest of his round getting up ineffectually. The luchador abomination looks at him like, "What?" and tries to deal its damage. I guess what Scott's going to be dodging this one.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so that is. Let's have a look. It's 1, but I got mastery dice there, which is of no help. But I can push 3 of those, so 4 successes with stress.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, this thing stumbles after you, and just like, like a lemming or something, you just kind of like stay under its feet and out of its reach while it stumbles around trying to get the little man.
Well, actually, my intention this round was to head towards the truck. So actually, it's a pure accident that as he leaps out of the truck, misses entirely with the saw. I just happened to stumble over the top of him.
Yeah, it stumbles over it towards the truck. Okay. Next round. Everybody gets 1 AP.
All right. Hey, I got Brother in Arms is up. So everyone is now lucky because, I'm in trouble.
What are you doing, Daniel?
You get reroll on all your actions.
Okay.
If we hit 43 of them this session, I will get to fire full auto, my pistol.
Oh, good. You can waste more bullets on it faster.
Oh, shit.
Is that, sorry, just to clarify, is that re-roll your entire dice? You have to pick
Yep.
up the whole pool and re-roll. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yep. Yeah, it's a cool ability.
So Daniel,
I still don't know the car actually didn't hurt him, right? Like,
no,
I don't know. It was completely ineffective. I don't know that. So.
I mean, you rammed your car into it. It didn't move. Your car stopped dead. It looked at you like you were a joke and brushed itself off like it was nothing. So you also saw it eat several bullets.
I don't know. I'll wait and let someone else go because I don't know what to do at the moment.
Okay. Shanks, you're standing over the. You're standing over
at the top of my lungs. Back the car up and wait.
Okay. So, Daniel, you just, Shanks just screamed at you. What are you gonna do?
No, I'll put the car in reverse and get out of the way.
Okay.
But I was
Thanks.
already sort of out of the way, so because it wandered off.
I dropped to the ground and shoved the gas canister with both of my legs in the direction of the big fat guy.
Okay. Roll a stunt check. Please don't roll a 1.
I'm good at stunts.
Remember, you got to re-roll too.
Yeah.
I love how this combat's going on with the cumbia music going on in the background. It's just epic.
3 successes.
Yeah. You shove the tank with all your might, and it'll roll up underneath it, right next to the taco truck, and right by Kevin and Scott.
I think that's
speaking of which,
my actions though.
Speaking of which, Benjamin, what are you doing?
I'm backing away because nothing I do has helped.
Well, now there's a giant can of
Remember
butane.
Then I
too,
shoot
though.
back. I shoot back.
Remember, Kevin's there too.
Oh.
Go ahead.
So, I guess should I shoot it still? If Kevin's there?
Please don't.
You already
Okay.
said you already said you were.
But
Okay.
but he can see Kevin standing there,
Yeah, I didn't
know.
know he was there.
I mentioned it.
and
Oh.
and he knows that Kevin has his I kill everything strength up because we watched a berserker before.
I tell you what, to keep it outside of the realm of metagaming, Daniel, I will let you roll a convince roll before Benjamin shoots in order to stop him from shooting the tank.
Sure.
Oh, you got a reroll.
Yeah, which is a good thing I do. 2 6s. It's not too bad.
Okay. Benjamin, yeah. Daniel is frantically yelling at you, do not shoot it yet.
Okay, I lower my gun. I'm like, okay, shit. Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't want Kevin. I just didn't want Kevin to get blown up.
Yeah.
Kevin and Scott.
Well, I forgot Scott was there, but I remember Kevin was there.
Oh, everybody forgets Scott until you need somebody to dodge the luchador. Kev, what are you doing? You picked yourself up off the ground, so you're okay. You're okay to do stuff.
As much as I want to run and shoot, I don't want Scott to get caught in that. So
You got your super strength and your chainsaw, man. Kill it.
Yeah, but it's like the Chekhov's gun. It's got to go off.
Yeah, and you got the reroll from me, from Brother in Arms.
Yeah, all right. I actually forgot. I have lucky as well. I just I picked it up last session.
So
But
now you got twice lucky.
yeah, let me try that. There we go.
There's no way for you to miss now.
6, and I'm gonna take a point of stress to turn this 5 into a 6. Oh, and then
Okay.
fourth six that I was hiding in the corner.
Okay. So here's what happens. Kev gives a monstrous roar, and just as the luchador reaches out and grabs him like in a bear hug, Kev takes the tree saw in both hands and plunges it chainsaw head first into the luchador's mouth and down its throat. You can hear a horrible ripping sound as it tears through the luchador's guts. And the entire abomination just kind of gurgles and falls over on top of Kevin, who is now pinned beneath its massive bulk.
Oh!
Just use that super strength, though, just to throw it off you.
Is anybody going to help him out?
I'm gonna help him out.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll, but yeah, you'll pull Kevin out from underneath this stinking mound of dead luchador.
Yeah, Kevin's our ace in the hole character. Whenever we got to kill one of these big things, it's his job.
Okay, Kev, you're on abomination duty again. Okay, you've managed to pacify the taco truck. Kill the luchador abomination. Did you guys have fun with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. All the hot sauce we can carry.
Is the
I think
truck
I
any
lost
good
mine.
anymore?
Hot sauce, cans of refried beans,
What is the
pouch
truck
of
itself?
taco meat.
Is the truck?
itself usable?
Uh,
Because it's got power and everything. So
well,
the truck is valuable.
roll a tinker roll. Check it out.
Alrighty, I'm good at that. 3.
Kind of give you let me give you an idea of what the truck looks like. Here, I've got a picture of it.
And then you get mastery, right? 3 successes. Yeah, there we go. That's an interesting picture, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Turn the music off while you're in there.
That's what all of the workers for the Taco Orc franchise wear.
Yes.
So 3 successes.
Yeah. The truck is relatively intact because it was in good shape for the most part. Other than having like a big giant ridiculous plastic taco mounted to the top of it and this color of green, and of course having the Taco Orc mascot logo all over it. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I'll shut the truck up, like all the doors and shit, and I'll just follow John in the taco truck.
Okay.
Take the taco truck with us.
So you guys got a Taco Orc truck. Is anybody gonna rescue the mascot costume?
I'll take the sombrero.
Okay. Note it on your
That's
character
probably
sheet.
bloody.
I just need a bandolier now.
I'm sure you got one with the shotgun. Those magic bullets got to be hiding somewhere.
All right. Well, everybody makes it back home.
And I
Yeah,
bring
6.
tacos to what's her face, my student. I don't even remember her name. She's just my student. I know her as student.
She's very grateful, although she's wondering, where did y'all get tacos?
Oh, we took a Taco Orc truck that we saw abandoned down the road. Just come on, let's eat.
She'll shrug, and you'll have fresh tacos for tonight, mostly. I mean, canned fresh.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, there was cans of food and other stuff in there. So, mission successful. So, I guess we need to go to downtime.
Hey, Scott, can you make sure to add that pistol to your sheet? Because I marked it off mine. And same thing with Benjamin and the katana.
Okay.
And then Kevin, do you want the Zanchi back, or you want me to keep using that?
Yeah, let me take that back. I'll actually, you know what? You hang on to it. I'll keep the shotgun if you're cool with that.
No, you can keep the shotgun.
Can I keep the katana, or do you need that?
No. That's what I said. Put it on your sheet because I marked it off.
Awesome.
For some reason, my guy's been like Mr. Weapon Collector guy at this game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give them away so I can get rid of some of them.
Yeah.
Do you have the stats for the?
Yeah, I can get it. I can get it out of the book.
All right.
But that'll give me a good weapon to use for light stuff where I can't use the sledgehammer.
Shanks, the front end of your reinforced car fortunately didn't take a whole bunch of damage from ramming the abomination, but it will require a little bit of work to get it back into shape because it's kind of a nice V shape in the front.
What do you want? I thought it would kill it.
Oh man, we forgot the gas can.
Okay.
Hope that doesn't go off at some point and burn down half the city.
I figured you guys probably picked up the butane tank and took it with you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, since it's kind of integral to the Troco truck.
Yeah.
And butane going to be hard to find anyway, because, I mean, you know, unless you know a place where they're actively producing it. But okay, so you guys ready to do the shelter phase?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So during shelter phase, all survivors have time to heal and recover. They're all restored to their maximum hit points. They reset their adrenaline and their stress to 0, and remove any condition that may have been imposed on them during the mission phase, which nobody has any. You don't get to force successes during this, but first step is supply check. So the supply check is an action requiring a number of successes equal to the number of survivors in the group. All survivors contribute to the check, making one single roll each and adding up their successes. So everybody needs to make a kind of check. What do we make for this one? Is it a scavenge check?
That's what I was thinking.
I think it is a scavenge check. All right, so everybody makes a scavenge check. There are 4 survivors. You have to get at least 4. Actually, there's 5 survivors. You have to get 5 successes. So, Kev, you get to roll yours first.
Do we have our lucky still? Or?
No, like I said, all AP reset.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay,
You
Benjamin.
Okay. I have 5 dice. Nope, no successes. But there is 1-1.
Nah, that doesn't count in this, I don't think. So,
Okay.
Daniel?
2 6s, 2 1s.
2 6s. Okay, so you got 2 successes. Scott?
1 success.
So that's 3. Shanks, it's all up to you now.
What was the roll again?
Scavenge.
Okay. No successes, no trouble.
Okay. So the supply check is failed. Check how many successes the group was short, which was 2. That's the number of survivors who struggle with supplies running low and start the next mission phase, suffering from the appropriate consequences. Who exactly is up to the players? So, okay. If, okay, so survivors who are low on supplies are weakened on the next run. So so 2 of you are gonna be suffering from the hindering condition.
I'll do it.
It's 2 of you. So
What does that do exactly?
I'll have to look at the hindering condition here in a minute. Let me see if I got it on my Game Master screen. It probably says there. Okay, hindering is I think hindering just costs you like 1 dice on everything.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay, so hindering for me and Kev.
Okay, so make a note that you guys are both hindering on the next mission.
I put conditions, right?
Yeah. And this is stuff that happens over a 2-week period, so I know immediately that you guys got some food and some gardening supplies and all this, but this is what transpires over the 2-week period. Is you end up running low on supply, people don't get everything that they need, and as a result, Kev and Benjamin are both weakened for the next outing, which might be, a reason to go do something. Okay, so the next thing is shelter actions. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we actually get to roll for what shortage it is. Do you guys want to just keep weakened, or you want to roll for it?
I'll roll.
It could be something different.
Let's roll for it.
Okay, so each of you rolls a d6.
Okay. That's a 1.
Okay.
4.
So your supply shortage is food or water, or food and water. So yeah, you're weakened. So you'll lose a dice on everything on your next outing.
Okay.
T-shirt. Didn't we have one because of the water thing I set up? We had one supply specifically for water from our dwelling.
Yeah, let me check our sheet.
Yeah, that was the one thing I set up, and you said that's what it does. We get one supply specifically for water each time we have to do this thing. So that should cover one of them.
Easy access to supplies, +1 success on supply checks.
Yeah.
Okay, so then y'all need to tell me these things.
Well, I remembered it because you mentioned the water. So.
Okay, so literally you guys only got 1 fail, so I guess we've pretty much resolved it then, so I guess Benjamin will take that?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so the next thing we need is shelter actions. So you guys have gathering rumors, making stuff, or studying and training. Several of you guys have broken stuff, so you can roll tinker checks during your shelter action to fix those things, or you can try to gather rumors to collect information and stuff about other places, or you can study and train and get you some XP. So we'll start with Kev.
I'm going to look into some rumors.
Okay, you need to make a contacts roll.
Nothing.
It's kind of hard to find out information in a dead city. Maybe you're just not in the right district. Benjamin?
I am going to study or train.
Okay, so roll education.
Yep. 7 dice, because that is favored. That is 1 6.
Okay, so you get to XP equal to the number of successes, so you get 1 XP.
25. Nice.
Okay. It's like the game seems to really specifically love the nerds because you could just sit around and study all the time and then just keep pumping up all your XP. But Daniel?
Question: should I?
Yes.
The 2 things that I got going is to fix the water purifier or do the garden. Is the garden more of that interweek thing?
That's that's the Zombicide stuff.
Okay, so then it'll be fix the water purifier. I'm trying to keep us up and living.
So roll a tinker check.
2 successes. 2 6. God, I'm getting tired. 2 6s.
Okay, then you can mark down that you have a fixed water purifier. It's basically kind of like a survival straw type thing. You know what those are?
Yep.
Okay.
But we can use it to filter the water we collect. So.
Scott?
I have a broken set of NVG goggles, which I will attempt to repair, and I got 2 successes on the Tinker roll.
Yeah. Somehow you managed to piece them back together to working condition, so you have some fixed NVG goggles, night vision goggles.
All right.
Shanks?
I guess I'll be fixing the car in downtime. So... I do not know. Any ideas, anyone, what I should do?
Well, you could gather rumors, or if there's something that's broken, you can fix it, because there's several broken things that people have.
Yeah, I'm not too good at that.
Or you could study and train.
Not good at that either.
Yeah, like I said, the combat heavy builds kind of tend to suffer during shelter actions because they can't take advantage of the study train as easily as like the nerdy types.
You could defenses.
Can I attempt to pimp my pistols?
Let's see. Well, Tinker lets you build something simple like a personal item.
It's in the field guide under expanded shelter actions.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, it's a Tinker roll. 1 success. I have successfully pimped 1 pistol.
Okay. What page is that on?
It is on page 55.
Yep.
I can either make it more accurate or give it additional bonus dice. I'm going to give it +1 additional bonus dice.
Nice. And it can get 2 upgrades. The second one's made more difficult.
Yep.
And keep in mind that your pimped pistol is specific to you, so
yeah,
it won't work for anybody else. But nice. Okay. So all the shelter actions are done. I guess we're finished up for the night. We've got 2 weeks until next game, so I'll be expecting you guys to email me personally on what you guys are going to be doing during your Zombicide.
Okay.
What about experience?
Experience points?
Yeah.
Yes, experience. Let's do experience points. Okay. I don't guess you have that handy, do you? Leveling up. It's on page 63.
It's page 63 and page 95 for XP awards, I think.
Okay. Always, they really need to put this stuff closer together. Okay, let's see. As a rule of thumb, missions always feature a minimum of 2 objectives and main objectives and a side quest. Easily. Achieving an objective gains a survivor 5 XP, so everybody gets 5 XP for achieving your main objective. And survivors gain a number of additional XP as a bonus based on how well they fared. So each mission awards survivors from 3 to 5 additional XP, depending on how well you performed. I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to give everybody 5 more.
Okay, so that's 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sound fair?
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's everybody's XP look like right now?
I'm at 32.
33.
How much XP did we get?
I just said 10.
10.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Okay, I'm at 35.
Okay. So I guess, Shanks, you're somewhere in that neighborhood?
33 XP, yeah.
Okay. So after next session, everybody should get to level 2.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
who's made it for every game is 30 plus.
Yeah. That's a pretty steady rate of progression.
Yeah.
Although it looks to me like the jump between 2 and 3 is big. Oh no, it's a 20
It's
point.
20 XP each time.
Yeah.
Game continues.
So it's like basically like every 3 game sessions you'll go up a level, it looks like. If you show up every time.
Yeah. Thereabouts.
0 to 1 is 20, I take it, is it?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot you missed a session, so where are you at?
Just hit 1, so I hit 20 just now, so I'm now level 1.
Okay, so you get a new proficiency and a new skill.
Alright.
Does the water purifier help on the group checks, or what does that thing do anyway?
It's a survival straw, dude. It's like a personal water purifier. If you should happen to find yourself
I
in
understand
need
that.
of water.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is does it, when you do the group checks, does it count as one water?
No. No, that's going to require like a shelter add-on, like the one that you got to give you successes.
Sorry, just to be clear, leveling up award, new proficiency means you get to add 1 to one of those athletics, aptitude, background, combat, perception, survival, right?
Right.
Which increases everything across the board. Yep. Okay, I gotcha.
Is there a max on any of that stuff?
I mean, not really.
Like the proficiencies, like so next level we get another proficiency. So can you take something to 4, or does it max out at a certain number?
I don't think it maxes out. But past a certain point, you have tons and tons of dice, but
Yeah, I think the maximum number of dice is like 12 or something.
Yeah, I was just curious if any of those attributes or proficiencies could be above 3, because it seems like they all started at up to 3.
yeah, but that's how they all start.
Yeah, I don't see anything about a maximum.
I don't think there is a maximum.
Yeah, that's what I was just asking. I didn't know if there was.
Yeah.
Because if there's no mechanic for increasing your attributes, as it were, the individual things under each stat, then the only way to increase them all is to increase the proficiency, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you can be specialized in extra skills, which gives you an extra dice. That's when you tick them.
Yeah, but that's capped at 4 at character creation, is it not? Is that right?
At character creation.
Yeah. Yeah, so in fact, the only way to do it would be to level up and then your proficiency bump. And so if the maximum... So maximum is 6 dice normal, and then everything else is mastery dice, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was just curious because I never actually got around to doing my proficiency.
Well, based on what you guys have been rolling here lately, it kind of gives you an idea what to bump up.
Yeah, that one for scouting, so that Scott's not the only scout.
Well, there is that.
None of us else can find anything.
Well, I mean, you haven't really tried to make contact with other survivors or anything either, so.
Yeah, that's why I've been tinkering with that radio, but maybe someone who's a little bit better wants to give it a shot.
Yeah. That would be a tinker.
We also have the solar panels to get, and we had one last stop today. What was it? We didn't get there.
You were after guns and you were after seeds and a map.
All right, yeah, then we just got those solar panels.
Well, yeah, the guns, the seeds, and the map, that was your kind of your mission objectives for today and your side quests, and that's why I gave y'all a full 10 points, because I'm kind of like, yeah, you guys got every single thing on your objectives, plus you You also, stopped the luchador, and the
everyone's
fatties
got-
were not a big deal for you because you had weapons that could stop them.
Everyone's got a ranged weapon and a melee weapon now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
believe so.
So even Scott does.
Well, that's what I was trying to hand out to everybody so that the group as a whole was set.
So, all right, guys. If there's nothing further, I guess we're adjourned for the week.
Nice. That's fun.
Right. Y'all take care out there in YouTube land. Join us next time when I think Grim is going to be running another Fallout game, right?
Should be the last session, but
There you
there
go.
might be one more depending how things go.
All right. So
Actually,
tune in
I'm
next
really
week.
enjoying that one.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
All right.